Hey, welcome back everybody to Pathfinder StarTeam. Hi everybody. Hi chat. Hi. Goodness. We have returned to you once again for another tabletop role-playing game adventure. Our players are all level 4. We'll get into more bullshit here in a little bit, but
wait, we were supposed to level up to 4?
Yeah.
I'm joking. I leveled up to 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I double checked my character before we started. I apparently had already done that, so we're good.
Yeah.
My character's level 4, but I don't know if I actually gave them all their stuff they're supposed to have.
It sounds.
You know,
Sounds like
that's a
builder.
valid question.
Yeah. Okay.
Important to check the path builder and see.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because there was some problem with Path Builder where, like, it was just like, huh, that build you made, it's fucked. I think because like it updated to the new version of 2e or whatever, something like that.
Right.
Something.
Anyways, Nox, you did not add your class feat and skill feat from leveling up.
I have to give that a look then.
Okay. I recommend using that pathbuilder.com thing to build your character, and then we could go in here and sort out what it needs. Because that's updated, and this one's all difficult to piece together. But yeah, all of you guys, last we left off, you all went to bed, so you all should be rested. And anybody who has no low health, just give you all of the health back. You know, all the good gubbins.
I will be back shortly.
Okay. You save my Pathfinder sheet before I get my new laptop? Yeah. Yeah, Dork, that's important. Hey, Dork, you want to play modded Minecraft?
We were just talking about this a little bit before stream.
Yeah. I feel like I wanted to play Minecraft again. When's your new laptop supposed to come in? I wonder.
Maybe you can join me in Windcraft and we could start like a little party or something and go out and like kill zombies and stuff.
Does Windcraft have create mod?
No, it's entirely vanilla, but it's like loaded with so many plugins that it feels like an entirely modded experience.
Okay, cool. Because I have to have
The server, so it's a full pre-built world. There's like no mining or crafting. It's all just MMO.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess there is some crafting, but I actually haven't even messed with it yet. It's like you gather resources from fighting enemies, and you can like go to special crafting tables, and you have like a level up system.
Okay.
It's neat. I've gotten kind of hooked on it because I don't know if it's just like how MMOs always start, where they start really slow and it's hard to get into it, but like this being an MMO built into Minecraft, it starts off pretty quick. Like, okay, here's your weapon, here's your town, go off and do things.
Yeah.
So I got into it pretty quick.
You say Monday, hopefully. They've been trying to deliver it on campus, but it's been close. Closed for a week. Minecraft is fun. I've had a couple days playing it and had fun. Yeah.
I technically have a mod pack to play with it, but it's just like quality of life things to make the server a little bit better, like having a map and stuff.
That's client side. Yeah,
client side menus.
God, you know what we all need to do is it's impossible because my schedule is all over the place. My new work is they call me 2 hours before they want me to work randomly at any point in the day.
Damn.
So
and you just have to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. So like it sucks. I can't pin down like a hey, we got to do we could try this on this day and so on and so forth. So my whole schedule's been obliterated. I would love to get back to Abiotic. Sit everybody down, play more Abiotic. Yeah. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry. My stomach decided to die for a bit.
No, like literally, we're just talking. We're live. We're just
Oh,
shooting
okay.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we do introductions again?
No,
yet?
Not yet.
no. Oh, we're just socializing. We're Soul, I think, took a step away. I'm waiting for them to summon themselves back.
Yeah, they said
No,
they'd be
you.
right back.
No, you got it. All right, I guess we could get intros out of the way now. Oh, okay. How's this all go again? Fuck, guys. Let's see who's on their toes today. Who do I select for this? Welcome back to Pathfinder, everybody. We're gonna do intros, starting with Sleepy Shaman.
Hello, I'm Sleepy Shaman. I stream sometimes on, Sleepy Shaman. Yeah. I play Enyo the Silver Dancer. He's a Venera, which is basically a monkey person. Swashbuckler dancer. So he moves around a lot and dances and slashes people to death. He has since he's a monkey person, he has a lot of hair. His hair is silver and red. Or mahogany, if you will.
Fluffy.
But mainly silver. Fluffy. And his most interesting feature is that he has eyes that were clearly removed and somehow, probably not very cleanly.
It was me.
How dare you? Killed.
What?
Yeah. And now he has metal eyes, and he's the tank, of course. Not really. He's the squishiest in the party.
I see. Money!
Money.
Thank you for the money, Nox.
Money.
Money.
Monkey. Oh, money.
Monkey money?
Monkey money.
Awesome. Yo, free soul money. Sweet. Thank you. Thank
You know,
so
I
much
don't
for the
pay for this
subscription.
Amazon Prime subscription, so it's also free money for me.
Have 90
Wow.
points on your channel. What in the world?
Yeah. We can't do pet sorry, yeah. Next on the introduction list is fucking Soul Sun.
I am Soulsun. I am playing Akosium, I think. It's been a fucking while. I'm pretty sure I'm the tank. I'm half orc, half Vishkanian, which is like a snake person. I'm positive of it now. I'm the tank. And I also on the side dabble in, patching people up.
Yeah.
I'm the
Yep.
AC tank. He's the HP tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually kind of am.
Yeah.
Anywho, Sparrowhawk.
Yeah, go over to Sparrowhawk. Sparrowhawk, introduce yourself, your character.
I am Bird. I am playing Bird. And I have Bird.
You also need to click the full rest button.
I thought you were a
Do
tiefling.
I need to click the full rest button?
I clicked on your sheet and it says you're at 34.
I thought I clicked on it, but I guess
You have to do the daily preparations as well.
Daily
Good. I'm
preparation.
so glad I'm not a magic caster.
I don't do anything. But yeah, I'm Nox. I am playing Sparrowhawk. But the rest did absolutely nothing for me. So I'm actually be going back to bed.
I'll just walk over and slap a fucking band-aid on it.
Yes, everybody should be healed to full if you haven't already. Please heal yourself to full.
Just smack that heal button a bunch of times.
Smack that heal button.
Smack that heal on the floor.
Ring that bell.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh my god.
Make sure my heal notifications get to you.
Yeah.
And you got to do it too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then last but not least, the introduction of a lifetime be delivered to your doorstep by the illustrious, the amazing Corvodopop.
Hi, I'm Gorbotapop. I'll be playing Vetch Foxglove. They are a Vine Leshy wood kineticist, and I am also the HP tank because I am tied with Akko for the most HP, but also I'm the one who has a shield and a bunch of like support and defense options, so I'm kind of meant to be the tank, but everybody's the tank, so it's okay.
Yeah,
You know who the real tank is in all of our hearts? Free
Friend.
The tank is the friends we made along the way,
The
No, I
tank is
think
the
it's not.
friends we made along the way.
and that includes Tree Friend.
Oh my god. And I've been Techno. I am Techno. I am your GM, DM, Dungeon Disaster, Burrito Destroyer, whatever you want to fucking call me. I will be bringing the story to life for you this evening, where we will now sort of explain a couple of rules around here, all right? Listen up. First off, hero points. They work. You could use them and give them to our players. They are displayed at the bottom underneath their character, and you could use their if they're in the show, to easily at them to be able to give them the hero point that you so desire. And with that, they could reroll rolls and, you know, try to twist fate, hopefully. Other than that, we've got, holy shit, it worked. Corvodopop actually got a fucking thing.
What is that?
That in chat, it's not supposed to appear, so let me recompile the fucking code.
Should I give myself the hero point on my side? I see it on stream as
Yeah.
Bro just doxed his G folder.
Yeah. Save and compile.
This is the hero point given form.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did Fen also try to give a hero point but didn't realize?
There we go. It works.
That dork just...
The hero point system fucking works. So happy.
Go team, go tech! Thank you, Fen!
And today, we'll also introduce one more rule to you, is the player taser. Hey, if one of my players isn't paying attention, or maybe even me, you can, you know, shock them. Tell me who your sort of target that you desire to shock the fuck out of them. I will quiz them temporarily, and if they fail my quiz, or vice versa, they suffer some damage. Other
Shock
than
the boss, chat.
Other than
Shock 'em.
that, we will now ask our players, hey players, how do we possibly recall what happened last time? Who wants it for
how is a good
hero
question.
point? Who wants to give a sort of a detailed run-up? If you can't do it exactly only last session, feel free to just do the walk-up of like the whole session. This is after all, episode 15, so if people are first dropping in for their first time, they kind of need a little bit of catching up. So what happened for a hero point?
I'm trying to
we
remember
walked-
prior to us getting into this room what we did.
I think we actually started last session where some like boss of cultists was monologuing.
Oh yeah, we just
and then-
completely interrupted her.
And then we punched the fuck out of her friends. And then she got mad. And then she punched the fuck out of me. And I like almost died twice. And then we got mad and killed her and her friends. And then we were like, holy shit, that fucking hurt. And then we came here to the room of doors.
Mhm.
Or the plane of doors. Plane of rooms of doors. And then this little dude that is sleeping on my bed, I think it might have been him. It might have been a different one. I don't remember. Fucking atomized a bowl of oatmeal. Not good oatmeal. And then we went to bed after some light mischief and shenanigans.
Yes. That is deserved of a hero point. Go ahead and give yourself a hero point. I will add it to our system here.
Oh, to me, atomized.
Hugs were also exchanged, covered in oatmeal. I remember Sparrowhawk sprinting off to bed, trying to avoid oatmeal-covered sleepy
Was
shaman.
that really last session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt like so much longer ago.
Yeah. There was
It's
also
because it's
like
been over
ginger.
a month.
I remember Enyo made really good ginger cookies along with help with the team.
Yeah.
With oddly
Thought we made
Sparrowhawk
donuts.
helping.
Prior to
ginger
immediately
donuts,
after
yes.
making gross like boiled steak porridge or something.
You're correct. It was donuts. I thought it was cookies. Ginger snap donuts.
Yeah. Delicious. Very, very cinnamony. Yes. So with that, we will bring ourselves back into the world that is our team Pathfinder. As our heroes were licking their wounds and sleeping the night away after a very harrowing battle. Almost TPK'd the party. And so Soul Sun, Vetch, Enyo, Sparrowhawk, any one of you, if you could all roll me a d10.
Every single one of us?
Yes.
Or just one of us?
All of you, please.
Do /r space 1d10.
Or click the d10 that's at the bottom.
Nah, I'm good.
4. 3.
Hey, Ecosium. You snap awake.
Snap back to reality.
You are awake. What do you do?
Is this little dude, like, conked out?
Yeah.
I attempt not to wake him, because I watched him atomize a fucking bowl of oatmeal last night, and I do not want to anger him. I did have this note for me from last session. What does it say? Check books and stuff. Very descriptive past me. That is the party loot. Where's my loot? Here. Is this the... That is a fucking paragraph and a half. Okay, I'll read that later. What is the stuff? Folio of teleportation research? Okay, I'll look over that and the Gauntlet blueprints.
Okay.
Oh, Belcora's journal. That seems important.
Yeah. So I don't have the information for all of that prepped. So you
I
basically.
mean, I'll do that later. I get up and I eat some donuts.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the donuts, planned donuts. Really.
Donuts.
I'll delete that off the table here in a second. But you sort of chow down on this 8 hours by now stale donut.
Donuts.
It was in a container.
Oh yeah. It was
Yeah, it was in Tupperware.
Tupper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stale donuts? With a question mark?
Dip it in some milk. That'd be fine.
Mysteriously out of milk.
So you pull up, sort of flipping through this folio, this of teleportation shit. As you sit down, or not sit down, you sort of stand and munch on this. You sort of like just scan it with your eyes, and the folio details about Korra's several series of linked teleportation circles that are used to quickly move around the Abomination Vaults. And it notes the importance of using the Awakened Portal ritual to activate them. Should time or a mischance deplete them from power, the Portal Awakening ritual will include... is included within the pages.
Word? Does it require anything like special, or is it kind of just like some stuff I can find around relatively easy?
You know that that like you need to do a little bit more research on like the whole notes themselves, to sort of understand how to sort of do the whole ritual. But you seem like you could get a pretty good grasp if you study these. Do you do anything else right now?
Out of character, if you do not have the stuff ready, then no, we can just continue on.
Okay, I have it all right here.
Then I'll be going through her journal.
Okay. You go through Belcora's journal. It is a large book. It was a very large book, very like hard to shove into your backpack. And you sort of just are starting to flip through it, but then, Sparrowhawk, you sort of, your eyes blink open. You see staring at the ceiling.
I don't know. I guess I'm looking for food.
Cosium, currently your door is open. Are you sort of like sitting like in the frame, sort of leaning up against the door?
I think I got to the donuts, grabbed a donut, and then like put the book and the notes like on the desk.
Okay.
Or not desk, like shelf. No, I'll have opened the door.
Okay, so you see.
But like the book and stuff will be on that counter where the donuts were.
Okay, cool. So
I'll be
you
looking
see
over.
sort of Sparrowhawk rouse and start walking there, making their way to the kitchen.
As I presume, zombie walks past, good morning.
There's creatures.
Yeah, creatures tend to creature.
This is one of them goes, meep. This one sort of tries to walk away and get out of your way.
Where the kitchen we made food in was back here somewhere, right?
Yeah, you had some leftovers from some stuff you were cooking yesterday.
Donuts for breakfast.
Yes. This one sort of just tries to step at it. You sort of, Sparrowhawk, as you are collecting breakfast, going through Belcora's journal, I will send you the thing. Hold on. It seems like this book is long, and it's sort of like a documentary of her history or her family's history. It seems like it's gonna keep you busy for a few hours, like
I'm skipping to the very end and reading the last 3 entries. The heroes never do that. They always like to start at the beginning, and then as the story progresses, they like get further into the book, and then they're like, what all this crazy shit happened? And then they get to the end, and then they realize what they should have known all along.
You basically come across an entry that reads, "Once the empty death herself brushed against this fragile world." And you're just sort of skimming around on that, and soon after, Vetch, sort of your leaves rustle, sort of awake.
God. I peek outside and see if I see anybody around, just seeing if anybody's awake yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to check to see if I have anything interesting on me from yesterday's mission. I don't think I picked up anything myself. Nah. I got bile bite parts, whatever those are.
Mm-hmm.
I also, I don't know if I was the one who put this in my inventory or if you did, but it's 10G Wath-Og bile bite parts.
I see.
Akko's store is open, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Akko.
I look up from the fucking enormous tome. Good morning. And
What
then
the
back
heck
to
is
it.
that thing?
I looted this from Belcora's study? I don't remember. There's a lot. I'm sure there's important stuff in here, but I don't know where to find it.
You also remember you have 2 other items: the Whispering Reeds and the Gauntlet Blueprint.
Yeah, the Whispering Reeds was like, it had a bunch of stuff in my, like when I click it, it has a bunch of information, so I was going to read that by myself.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
But the Gauntlet Blueprints, I guess I can pull out and take a look as well.
Yeah. I would. Is it okay? So mechanically, this will also take 8 hours to learn. Sort of reading them takes 8 hours after the reader can learn about Gauntlet. The issue is that I don't feel like personally it would take you 8 hours, especially if you're absorbed into it. I would actually garner a skill check to lower the hours on this particular event. To something that's more manageable for a character in a world.
I think if Akko realizes, like, hey, this is a fuck ton of information,
yeah,
he's gonna bring it out to that table that's in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say so.
How you
Got a
paying?
couch.
I don't remember. Yeah, but he'll pick up his study material. And hey, Bet, you wanna head over here?
Sleepy, you rouse from slumber.
How's my ghost doing?
I forgot you were possessed.
Your hands feel cold. Otherwise, you sort of don't get anything from it immediately. You sort of hear the running water of the bathroom.
I look in.
It seems that something has like sort of been pantomiming washing and getting ready for the morning. But like the soap is moved into the sink, there's like water everywhere, but there's nobody in this room. And you look at the mirror and you see not yourself, but this woman. This very well-dressed librarian. And she looks up at you, or yeah, through the other side of the glass and says, oh,
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm coping. You see, I'm still dealing with a lot reconciliation for the whole you guys burning what could possibly be the last resurrection attempt of Belcora, but we'll see.
I mean, it's a different world, you know?
I can tell. Everything's different. I don't even recognize anything from this room. Those things that you were cooking, I've never seen a do-not.
A donut.
Or whatever those black amorphous creatures are.
Well, yeah, I don't really know what they are either, to be honest. We kind of discovered this place like while we're in the place where you guys live. Gone like keep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that what it's always called? Or is it called like different thing?
Was there? That's what it was called for as long as I worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, like I probably don't see her anymore, but I can still hear her, right?
Yeah. This chilling presence sort of follows behind you, as if the cold isn't on your hands anymore, but on your back.
Okay. So, Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take a while to get used to these. Yeah. Oh. Gain some more bother. Okay. Well, I'm going to see how everybody else is doing this one. I hope you do well.
Yeah.
If there's anything you're interested in, just tell me.
Yeah, I will. Anybody who fails their give a player a hero point thing, you guys will be refunded, so don't worry about using it again.
And yeah, do I just get one or two? Because like
You get, I think, two
You'll have a
separate
total
ones.
of 2, right? Because we all start with 1 at the beginning of the session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is like, since Nox and Hat redeemed it, or it seems like
No, yeah, never mind. Never mind.
yeah. Sorry, I was.
Then we'll just give you 2 hero points because that's how that works.
Yeah, I think the cooldown messed up, but
There you go.
let's do it. Anybody awake this morning? Let's see. Is Rich awake? No. Am I last awake? I'm usually first. Does the yeah, and like kind of like saunters through the hallway.
You guys hear footsteps down the hallway as you are greeted by your companion.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh goodness. Apparently.
Vetch, are you making eye contact with Enyo?
Yeah. I just turn around.
roll
And,
me
as
a-
close as eye contact as I can.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Your leaves grow eyes to make eye contact.
It just forms eyes out of leaves.
I don't have any eyes, but I do like to imagine whatever vines are sticking off the top kind of work like snail eye stalks, where like even if I'm like to look at you, like some of the leaves just like turn around even if I'm facing one direction.
Yeah. Whether it's eye stalks or just a force of habit to be polite, you make eye contact with Enyo, and you see that his usual sort of silvery black eyes have this sort of sheen effect sort of going over them of this blue.
Whoa. Did your eyes always do that?
Probably not. I mean, I am possessed now. I don't know what that does.
Oh yeah. Does it hurt at all?
It's a little cold.
Can you see anything different?
I can see them when I look in the mirrors.
Like a reverse vampire?
Yeah, let me. Is there any mirrors here?
No, not in this room.
Or reflective surfaces?
Other than if anybody procured drinks on the table, no.
Yeah, I know. Was there only like food back here in the storage area?
Like ingredients and stuff, and then whatever you put away from yesterday, which is the donuts. Yeah, this is all like equipment for if you wanted to brew anything, if you wanted to cook anything, craft potions, whatever you wanted to do. And then downstairs had a storeroom of a bunch of different types of ingredients. Pretty standard stuff. If you wanted anything exotic, you'd have to secure materials.
Hey, little one. Is there a mirror that you have?
So you ask, "Hey, little one," and it just sort of turns and looks at you blankly.
Do you have a name?
Meep.
Okay, Meep.
Meep, 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 meep.
He's trying to correct you.
Okay. So, and do you have any mirrors?
Meep,
Like mirrors?
meep.
This continues because I know like is a little too tired to like fully explain. Like things where you can like see yourself in.
You see him like fold himself to look at the floor, and then you see him fold up to look at the ceiling. He goes meep,
Like in the bathroom. The
meep.
mirror. Okay, if you want to come, Anya turns away from the thing. Okay, and towards the party. If you want to go into the bathroom, you can see it. Maybe I don't know. Here, come.
I guess I'll follow it. It's just clearly trying to get our attention.
Uncle was staying with the laid out papers and book.
I imagine Akko didn't even like hear. Like, Akko took my room last night and
Vetch and Enyo,
Mhm.
As you follow this small creature into the bathroom, you see it's trying to rip the mirror off the wall.
No, don't do that.
You just hear shaking as like the entire desk is like meep, meep, meep,
No,
meep,
no,
meep,
I got it now. Look,
meep,
see?
meep, meep.
Anya puts his hand on it. Anya puts his hand on it. I got it.
It sort of squishes aggressively, like it just flattens out. Beep, beep.
Yay, we did it. We did it. Okay.
I guess we don't need a hand mirror. We were just wondering if you had one. We're good now.
I believe her name was Geraldine?
It was hanging from like the top of it, and so it like falls into the sink and it like wiggles around, and then it like tries to hop off. It was meep,
Oh.
meep.
Not the self. A little dumb. It whispers to Vetch very quietly. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
there-
Vetch,
anything if not dedicated.
Vetch, you look into the mirror with Enyo, and you see yourself in Enyo.
Okay, so you could see the ghost lady in the mirror?
Yeah, she's like that.
Yeah, I can't
She's
see her at all.
She's kind of like replacing my reflection. So
I guess if she's literally possessing you, she is you, I guess.
yeah, so I guess if
Looking
there's
through
like
her
glow
eyes?
over my eyes, maybe. I don't
This is-
know.
That's her name for anybody who wants it.
Jarell.
Jarlael.
We'll give you some ghostly image.
Yeah, spooky lady.
Yeah, I. Okay, well, yeah, that's about it. I'm hoping we can find her like a different body.
Hmm.
Uh,
Like, would
You
it have to
know-
be like a dead body that she has to possess, or could we just like find a way to make a body?
I mean,
somehow? Like
we
something
have
like how
the-
Orbo had?
We have, yes, we can do the thing, blah 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 blah. Like, see if we can find like a crystal for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
perhaps-
I don't know anything about obviously the magic and the soul binding into crystals and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe I can ask Catherine for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess while we're in here, obviously I don't have a way of seeing Jarell or speaking to her directly. I would like to apologize for being so nervous around you for a while. I have a bit of a fear of ghosts and stuff, but you seem like a good person, at least
you're
from what I can hear.
I'm far from a
I'm-
good person. Thank you. Enyo, you hear that?
Yes, I was kind
Oh,
of scared. I'm not good with ghosts.
You're talking to Jarlael. Okay, my bad. I got a little confused.
I'm not exactly sure the best way to go about these conversations, but hopefully that works.
Yeah, Anya conveys what she says. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's a pleasure having you. Just take good care of Enyo for me, if you can. God knows he doesn't take care of himself.
I take care of myself. I'm alive.
Sure.
What the?
Oh.
You see 4 starlings as you exit the room chanting with this sort of like religious figure of some sort of like EV statue, and they're praying to it. And then you see is like this little statue is gaining power, and then one of them in the ritual turns to you, Enyo, and says, "Meep, meep, meep."
Enyo just stares. Can I? How do I interpret this?
Okay. How do you interpret this?
How do you?
How do I? I'm asking myself the question. Enyo's just gonna try to slink on by.
So as you're doing that, you hear like them humming, and then another starling comes around the corner, and he's like got like the outfit of a priest.
I'm okay, guys.
They all look at you.
Forming an exorcism. Yes, little dudes, fucking get it out of there.
And the one that's in the cloistered like outfit is holding up what is essentially like a holy symbol and pointing it at you, Enyo. And he's like, "Me."
Oh, what's this? Enyo picks it.
It burns your fucking hand. And you hear Jarrell scream like a shell scream.
Oh God! No, it's that needs to stay away.
Jeez.
What the hell's going on over there?
That you see is like the lanterns in the ceiling all shake from the scream that you couldn't hear, as if it was a shockwave that no one could hear at that pitch.
Are you okay, Darrell? Are you okay?
And like you
Oh
see,
my goodness.
and like the reflective of the glass of some of like the photos that are against the wall, her hand is burnt, like seared, as if she was in like 3rd-degree burns.
Oh God.
Oh,
Obviously, I can't see that.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. So no touching that type of stuff. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Meep. Meep.
Out of curiosity, I like very slowly try to touch whatever it is that this little priest guy is holding.
It doesn't do anything. He sort of holds it up above him. Meep.
Oh.
And he's like this holy symbol, and you sort of poke it, and it doesn't do anything to you.
I think I get what happened. Oh, jeez.
Okay. I think
you little guys don't have to worry too much. I believe Enyo is in good hands, despite how it looks.
And they go, "Meep."
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not exactly good with ghosts either, but
I agree to it.
she seems friendly.
And you see the one with like the outfit. It like they shoulder and like it vanishes, and they pull out a whistle and they go, and like blow on the whistle, and the rest of them stand up straight. And they go, "Meep meep 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 meep." And the holy circle disappears, and they all start marching out of the room.
Oh. I guess I know where to go next time something scary happens.
They did not. I don't think they. I think they were trying to exercise Darrell.
That's what
mean,
it seems like. I
Is that
told them
really
it was
such a bad
okay.
thing?
I mean, Darrell is fine. Like, I don't understand what your problem is.
It definitely hurt
You're
Enyo in the
possessed.
process.
Okay, I agree to it. It's not like she's like, oh, I possess you without
Okay,
agreeing.
well, like, when your friend like agrees to, the drugs that someone's giving out at a party, they're still making a bad decision.
Well, I mean, it's not a drug, it's a person.
And they're permanently inside of you. It's even worse.
It's not
How
bad.
are they trying to exercise you?
They're like playing to this like TV statue. Wait, what's a TV? I don't know what a TV is. They're playing
box.
to this box statue.
So you burned
Maybe
your
that's where they
hand?
contain it.
Yeah, when I touched the holy symbol, I think it burned the rail. Yeah, Anya will show his hand.
His hand is fine.
Do you have do you still have that?
Have what?
The holy symbol thing?
No, he just touched it and he immediately panicked and ran away.
Yeah, I don't.
I touched it myself and I didn't have any effect on it, or it didn't affect me.
Should we go? I don't want Jarell to get hurt.
I'm not offering it right now, just because obviously I'm still kind of nervous about the whole thing. But is Jarell able to like jump between us if she had to?
No.
I don't think you guys want that. I think
I'll admit I don't, but like, I don't know if something happens. I don't know. Because again, she seems friendly, and I don't mind trying to help. It's just I'm a little nervous.
My plan is to get another one of those gems that Unbearable has. Are you right that this Jarell, like there's a gem that we can maybe put your soul in, so you can have your own kind of thing going on? Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for the prospects of crazy research topics like soul gem, soul connection. The real thing I want to know is, why haven't I passed away? Why am I still here?
So you have you want to know why the link is still connected?
I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't care. Or at least I didn't care. You guys made me. But I'm stuck here, for better or worse. And so, you said you'd show me the difference in our worlds, and so I don't know, maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. Sort of as clueless as you are.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Do we go? Are we good to go, or are you still looking at the papers?
Sparrowhawk, when you were talking about the holy symbol, you ended up seeing it. One of them was carrying it, but there was like a squad of 5 of them. They were just sort of
for just a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Marching, and they were making meep 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 sounds as they walked past you. They went towards that back door.
Assuming it's gone.
Did you want to, because when you, to retcon shit, did you want to catch them before they left?
Oh, I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
We would have mentioned that, like, pointed at it, and like.
Well, I didn't know what it was till after they like ran past. So I think they ran past before you guys got here.
Tech said while we were having the conversation.
Oh.
We could have just like said
You
it.
could open the back door and find out.
I don't want to open that door.
Okay.
Anyone who might notice, though, my shadow has its arms crossed and looks like it's pouting. Remove ghost, you say?
Okosium, I need that skill check from you.
A specific one?
Something that is something that would apply here, do you think? I would say
Is it a lot of boring stuff?
Kind of a lot of boring stuff.
I propose a will save to keep going.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah, kind of.
I've become intimately familiar with that through schoolwork.
Yeah, I would say you could either roll medicine, or you could roll your will. Go for it.
I think they're the same roll. Here's a medicine roll. 16.
Yeah, with one success, you essentially are sort of pouring through these pages. You've picked up pace. Give me another check, because this is after they walked back in after the whole bullshit. That is
29.
2 successes. No, 3. You're churning through this. Which document did you want to start with? Were you working on the blueprint specifically, or the
I think it's all of the ones I have. It's the blueprints, the journal, the teleportation research, and then the whispering reads, right?
Yeah.
I think I probably do the 2 like easier ones first. So the teleportation.
Then you would be done with the teleportation already. I will find the documentation for that and hand it to you. Give me a minute. But otherwise, you after that would started making headway on something else. What else would you be working on?
The Gauntlet blueprints would be next.
Okay, cool. So with the research on the teleportation circle, you learn a thing called Awaken Portal. I don't know if I could just... Okay, I think I can just hand this to you. If there's spoilers in there, like losses and stuff, you just don't look at that.
I'll just turn my eyes up.
It's fine. I drug it.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. I didn't see that.
I think it's in your feats now? No. Where is it?
My feats?
Where does this go? Oh, is it going? It goes in your rituals. Okay.
What? Oh.
Teleportation portal ritual? What is that?
Rituals.
You attempt to reactivate a dormant gate, portal, or teleportation circle by infusing it with magical energies. Okay. Cool. This will be useful, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I won't read the rest since there might be spoilers.
There's not. The rest is yours. There's a section that's blue for me that tells me the TC and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you're like reading over your shoulder. Just for the funny ha-has, can I just get like over the shoulder reading check?
Yeah, feel free.
I'll roll a medicine. +0. Anya doesn't understand.
Nox, if you didn't
And
see,
barely
chat
feel.
gave you a hero point, so go ahead, a hero point to your character sheet. Should be Ed. The beauty of all of this is that you don't really get anything from this.
Yeah.
You read like ritual and then like claps and bows and like this other shit. Nah, no idea.
So you're researching a ritual?
Yeah. You remember those teleportation pads we found?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I can turn them on now.
Okay. That might be useful.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's probably really useful.
It seems like this book or these diagrams reference something called the Abomination Vaults. I don't know what that is, but it don't sound good. But it seems like Belcora made a bunch of these teleportation circles all throughout them. So it seems like the dungeons underneath the come on, brain. The lighthouse like are either part of or maybe connected to the Abomination Vaults. I'm not sure, but they're at least connected via teleportation circles, because that's what this whole thing is talking about.
I see. Okay. Let's see. So are we going to do those teleporter things when we get back, you think?
I mean, we can, yeah. I'm also gonna look over these blueprints. Like, flip a few of the blueprint pages. I mean, there's a bunch of information here that can help us.
Yeah.
There's no way to tell what's useful before I go through it all.
You're making your way pretty damn far into the documentation of this thing that they keep referring to as the Gauntlet. And it is a 115-foot tall lighthouse rising from the heart of the fog fern. You learn about there's a connection to Nimbleoth somewhere. You also learn that there's an activation period as you're sort of pouring through this. Go ahead and give me another roll, and I will see if I just sort of hand this to you.
Is this still medicine or?
I don't think this would be medicine. It's talking about like blueprints and shit.
Religion.
Religion. Bink. Bunk. Bruh. I can't re-roll that, fuck. Hey, Enyo, can you read over my shoulder and use your crafting? Because it's...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna argue. Can I use crafting?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Let's see.
mitigate his failure, but you both are sort of getting along on this. So now tell me, how many hours you're going to dedicate to this between the both of you?
Probably until
you start getting into it, like, and you start like really picking up some of these like really important pieces.
I know it says like scoot over.
There's a chair right there.
Yeah, but it's easier.
I don't know how to scoot over in the
You can press shift when you're picking up your guy.
go
so you can-
shift.
It's it's fine. Enyo's like kind of tiny. It's not really that what the token is representing.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, I'll move the camera token down. Sorry, Shadow's buried in books.
yeah. I would say probably at least 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay. You agree, Saul?
Sure.
Yeah,
wanna check?
You've cleared this both. Like you get the whole breath width and up and down. All of you are like going all of this and sharing notes very nicely. So, you both discover that there is a very, very fucking important situation here.
Activate 3 interact. What the hell does that mean? Did you mean to put that over in there?
Yeah, I did. I could delete
Okay.
it if I didn't. You learned this. The exact activation system. And activation 3 is just 3 actions.
Is there any way to turn it off?
I'll get to that in a second. This is the other activation thing it does.
You know, I'll read this out loud. A pale blue dot beam shines from the gauntlet lens. It illuminates a 30-foot. So this makes indeed like once a month. Yes. Indeed. Let's go. Oh, it can teleport to people too?
When
The
it's
lighthouse-
fully activated, it'll be summoning undead of up to level 15.
Yeah. I assume like when read in the thing, it's like powerful, more powerful undead, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, it translates into your world.
Oh, this is very very scary actually. If a person gets up there, what do you think? Should we?
Okay,
I
so
mean,
how long has it been since the graveyard incident happened?
Graveyard incident, I think, happened maybe
probably like around a week ago.
it's about a week. But I think it's been like 4 days after the event itself.
How
4
many
to
days
5
is a
days.
month in this world?
30, 31.
30, 31.
Hmm.
Okay. So it won't, because it used both of these triggers during that fight.
Mhm.
It teleported the crab and it summoned the. I don't know why it. Or whoever activated it chose to only summon weak, well, relatively weak beings. Because, like, we dealt with them pretty handily.
Maybe they already used the other function a little bit.
No,
ago.
that's one of the functions, is to summon the undead. The other function is to teleport. So the first function, before we got there, was to summon the undead. And then after we got there and started wiping them out, then it used the other once a month function to teleport the crab thing.
Oh, because he's not fully restored. Yeah, I guess this is like more like the magic portion, which Enyo like doesn't fully grasp, I think.
Yeah.
So if
Go ahead, keep talking, but check your DMs.
if this is the
Also, the area that stuff was crawling out of the ground was much larger than 30-foot radius. So I don't know how either it's been upgraded since this was written, or
Ignore-
maybe it activated it multiple times.
Suspend your disbelief.
Bruh.
so it seems like a creature, a person must go into the deepest portions of the empty vault on the temple level. I don't know what the temple to activate it fully. So maybe we only have, since they already used it, we got a little bit of time to reach down there, but we probably had to hurry, yes? I mean, they were just attacking people on the streets, whoever activated it.
Yeah, it says when not controlled, the undead will just kill the living.
Yeah, so let's deal with that, yeah?
It looks like activate Gauntlet. A creature must be in the deepest portions of the artifact. So, vault in the bottom of this area, I guess.
So I'm reading this. It seems like the gauntlet can't be damaged by normal means, and the walls are impenetrable and impervious to any attempt to breach them by anybody except for followers of Nimbral. Yes? Do you see this? The blocked effects that allow temporary passage, such as a pass wall and also create a barrier against dimensional travel. So you can't even like teleport to get past the walls to break it.
How effective do you think this? Its walls are impenetrable and impervious to any attempts to breach them by anybody except for followers of Nimbleoth. If we were to like persuade a follower of Nimbleoth to like set some explosives and he were to light them, does that count as like a follower of Nimbleoth attempting the destruction so it would work?
I know, kind of shrugs. I don't know.
What is the religious alignment of the explosives?
Actually, yeah, if we shove your ghost friend into an explosive, now the explosive is possessed by a follower of Nimbleoth and we blow it up. Boom. Done.
You know they can kill you. I don't think they would want that. Okay.
Then ask, are they a follower of Nimbleoth?
See, sort of just goes, I don't know who Nimbleoth is.
They don't know who Nimbleoth is.
Darn it. So I'll have to find a different soul. I mean ghost.
Or just a person. I mean, I'm sure not all followers of Nimbleoth are bad. Probably. Most likely. I mean, also like.
Have you ever heard of Nimbleoth?
No. I mean, other than here, no.
I mean, I know I wrote this down. My character knows this, but I don't remember it.
They're the god of like swamps, yeah.
Where did I write it down?
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people who live in the swamps are followed him.
Nimbleoth is a bad bitch, and not in a good way.
Is that what's written in like Akko's notes? He's like,
Akko turns the notes so you can't see them.
It's like in his head, why did I write that?
It made sense at the time. Okay, I can't find it. What do I remember? They're like the god. I think it's a goddess of like despair and like fucking ghosts and bad shit. And there's something about how like they stop souls from going to the afterlife or something. They like corrupt them.
Why would they do
Can
that?
I get an accuracy check on that, DM?
You, roll me a religion check.
Oh, come on.
Accuracy check just for like out of character? Yeah.
Akko knows this.
Yeah. No, don't even roll it then. Yeah, I agree.
I already clicked it.
I already deleted
17.
it. Yeah, no. You pick it up pretty quickly. That's true. Yeah, you've sort of hit the nail on the hammer.
Okay.
Okay.
They are an evil goddess.
I guess. Okay. I don't know.
When we're back in this is what happens when we don't play for a month. I forget the names of all the fucking everything. What is the name of the fucking town?
Otari.
Otari. When we get back to Otari, we'll go to the library and we'll ask what's her name?
Yeah,
I don't-
that's
Where
fine.
is it?
That, you
Where
could
is
just
it?
say what's her
Where is
name
it?
in conversation.
Okay, I mean either the Star Tiefling or the librarian, and I'm sure either one of them can tell you that Nimbleoth you don't want to mess with,
No, I believe you.
not Gucci.
I trust. It's just. Oh, I probably, now that I think about that, I probably shouldn't go to the church anytime soon.
Uh-huh.
I love this judgmental look that I can feel.
Look, Look, Vetch is
It's
fine.
definitely a raised eyebrow with like, you know, angled down head.
Listen,
Mhm.
I'm sure Vetch and Sparrowhawk are fine with the ghost. I'm pretty sure.
I'm adjusting. But she seems nice. That's as good as I can say, and I think that's good enough for now.
Well, I am not. And when this ghost causes us problems, I'm going to have a big fat I told you so waiting.
Okay, if that happens, you can do that. If that doesn't happen, and like I'm going to say I told you so in reverse. Okay, we get.
I'm also going to get a wand of Begone Ghost.
Does
I'll ask a little.
Does
little
Akko
guys.
say that out loud, or is it like in?
He mumbles it, so roll a perception check.
Vetch, also roll us a fortitude save.
Oh yeah. Forgot about my funny thing that's happening.
That we don't know about because you keep on passing.
Yeah, it's alright. I have a +12 to my fortitude.
It's the whole plan. You
That's
feel,
a 5.
You feel the compulsion to maintain nature.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right. I don't think we've
becoming
had.
is Vetch becoming a paladin with Oath of the Ancients?
I just haven't been outside for a while. I don't think I need to do what I need to do.
The DM has told you you're multi-class.
No more tree nonsense.
You were told to touch grass.
Vetch has been more concerned with everybody else more so than she's been with herself, and she's just not bothering you guys about it. Like, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do.
Should Akosium roll like a stealth or?
No,
No, he's not trying. Like the only way he's trying to hide it is to lower his voice.
I'm gonna
And
say
you're on,
his.
like you're on the other side of the room. So
I'm gonna say
Perception.
something that doesn't exist, which is passive stealth, and I'm gonna add his current stealth, which is 0 to +10. So you beat his DC of 10 with your 17.
Okay, come on, Akko. I heard that.
okay, now I'm gonna get 2. He's the first one
Size.
that fails.
Sighs and just like walks out. Let's go already. We need to progress before it reaches the next month.
Sparrowhawk's just been playing chess against himself.
Against your. Oh yeah, with your shadow. I thought you were gonna say the Starling.
Just obviously using your shadow more and more, and Akosium still doesn't notice. I swear.
The shadow's not moving. I'm just moving both pieces.
You see the Starling tries to reach for the chessboard a few times as you play it by yourself.
I just want their hand away.
It pulls out a hammer, gets smited.
Like,
I'll
taps
fight him.
into its hand a few
That's
times.
me. I'll fight him.
No, I'd rather you not.
What if we were just like an evil party? We instantly try to kill the Starlings and we all just got decimated.
Nah, we win.
Campaign over.
Yeah, no, we'd win.
Now, do you actually like fight the Starling? You're allowed to.
The man knocked his hand aside, knocked his hand aside, trying to mess with the pieces.
Okay.
If I'm done
You
with the
just see-
blueprints, I'm moving on to the journal.
You just see above its head, Starling will remember this.
Remember. Oh no. He'll do something about it. So he gets up and he sort of just walks up to you, Sparrowhawk. And he points to the chess table when you're sort of finishing up one of your rounds of chess. And he sort of goes, meep. And he's like sort of wants to try to play with you. He'll wait his turn, patiently.
Fine. Shadow and the creature can play, because Sparrow didn't even want to play chess. Dragged into this mess.
the starling's very entertained watching you play the shadow. The
And you just runs into the room, jumps onto the desk, knocks one of my papers over.
roll acrobatics, Edio.
It was a mistake. he what happened? Canonically, he slipped on the rug. Comically, did a
Here, like copy and paste a wheelbarrow into the room, please.
Copy and paste the cart from the library area.
Oh. You don't eat ass. Good job. Fucking. Okay, so you, Akosium, what is the rest of the party doing? You guys just, Vetch, Enyo, Akosium.
Vetch is probably just being a bit fidgety, really wanting to get out of here eventually.
Yeah. Where do you want to get out of here? Like, if you had a place to choose.
I'd probably go back to Otari, or maybe just check out the wilderness outside of the castle we've been in this whole time, and somewhere where there's just like a lot of nature around, stuff to take care of. I feel like I've been slacking.
Yeah. Enyo, where do you feel like you want to go right now? Like, your character has just sort of been exploring and enjoying themselves. Where do you want to be?
He kind of either wants to be like fighting right now or dancing.
Okay.
For a crowd.
Okay.
Because he's getting like bored in this like one space.
Yeah.
And kind of like antsy. That's why he's like been moving around.
You see in the back as a starling with a chef hat pops out. We are going to as well. Akosium, go ahead and roll me what you're doing with the book. What are you going to argue to sort of mainstream, like how many hours you're going to dump into this book? Streamline this.
I mean, out of character, if y'all want to leave, you're going to have to tell Akko, because he's in like, okay, I got to figure this shit out mode, so he's just going to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
In character, he just be reading, so I'd say it's a will.
Okay, throw me a will save. Fucking, your will
16.
is insane. Yeah, it's slow going, but you are sort of pouring through the history that is of this place. And like, you read a line that deep within the fog fern, the goddess of the afterlife or of ghosts made physical contact with the world itself and left behind some sort of scar. And it's like this sort of like biology or not biography. I can't remember what it's actually called, but this sort of story of the events of like somebody sort of digging out and exploring and like sort of learning of its connection.
I mean, since it's about Cora's journal, is it her learning of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me pull up the actual notes for this. What are you what are you tapping, by the way, Enyo?
The table.
Got it. In the background, you see a Chef Starling starting to cook up some meals. And yeah, he's got like a little hat. And then a few other more starlings in the back start pouring in. There's like a total of like 6 starlings, and they're gonna start cooking like a full-blown kitchen style.
So they're doing the little cat thing from Monster Hunter.
What are they cooking?
Give me a minute and I'll tell you. Okay. It doesn't look like I have a lot of information to get from this soul. Like, extended information other than this copy and paste I'm gonna send you.
Yeah.
If you see anything that's like a little bit too DMy, feel free to sort of cut it around the edges, but this is most of the information you're supposed to be learning.
All right.
What is they cooking? They seem to be making these sort of patties, as well as they seem to have like a large vat of oil that is up to a very high temperature.
So, like kind of like burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's get the march the starlings in here.
Let's see, what can Enyo add to this to make it weird? Enyo's gonna start cutting beets to add to the burger.
This starling is not fucking having it, and he's gonna go sit down. Yeah. The starlings are working hard. You see one of them is running up and down the stairs to gather ingredients. There's one on the stove, and then one of them in the distance with like the biggest head of all of them goes, meep, 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 and they go, meep, meep, like all of them.
What did
unison.
What did we decide that was cooking? Was it survival?
Lore, cooking, or survival.
Okay.
You could use
Enyo's
society as well to use like to try to figure out like high society foods as well.
Nah, I'm using survival. I don't think Enyo knows to cook well.
You don't know what's happening.
Enyo makes a beet sauce. This probably doesn't pair that well, but it's like you can take it or leave it.
You basically don't make a beet sauce. You essentially have just been taking a couple of beets and just been fucking slamming them into a juice, like through not through like any of like the kitchen tools, not through like in a bag, just by fucking taking what kitchen tools are around here, like a spatula or even like one of your hammers, and just smashing it into fucking juice. And all you could hear in the distance is wham, wham, as Enyo is doing this for a good like 10 minutes.
I like to think he just does it with his bare hands.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He's having
Enyo,
fun.
why are your hands covered in fucking blood? What did you do?
Somewhere a chef is.
Here, I'll do like an unarmed strike.
Yeah, that hits. You're supposed to roll the damage, not the strike.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, that's fine.
Minimal
That
beat
kills a
damage.
beat. Minimal. It's probably for the best, honestly. Not as much juice getting sprayed around everywhere.
You see the starlings are running back and forth out from underneath you and like just carrying different things. There's like these potatoes that have been diced up very finely. There is this sort of pettied beef of some kind sort of in these grills. And it's snappy. It's right after itself, and it's like there's one that is sort of controlling this chaos of what is a kitchen, and every time it barks what you think is an order, the rest of them go meep meep to like follow suit to give confirmation of their command, and like the kitchen is abuzz.
Enyo is just smashing beets.
What is the rest of the party doing?
There's plants here.
Are they real or fake?
I roleplayed that they were plastic. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
because I think I remembered you saying they were plastic at one point. 'Cause I think I looked at them once. Yeah, so I'm like paying them no mind. They don't exist to me.
Yeah, you're starting to get a little fidgetier.
Yeah. Hey, Sparrow. Do you mind me asking what's the deal with the people looking for you? Is it okay if I ask that? I know we've been doing our best to try and keep them away from you, and we know like they're after you for whatever reason. But what's going on exactly, if you don't mind me asking?
Like I've said a couple times, the stars are cursed. To consult with the stars is blasphemy. They may or may not think I have consulted with the stars. So that might be the that they've sent out the enforcers to clean up this little mess.
Is this about like your, was it like those like markings you have and stuff like that?
Maybe.
Okay.
Sparrowhawk, if you would
I'm
let
not gonna.
if you mind if I roleplay for you, your second half for a second.
The shadow.
Yeah. You give me the go ahead.
Sure.
Well, in this sort of moment, like the tattoos that are sort of trying to be more covered up than anything sort of sparkle out of control. And this, this flash, not very overcoming or overwhelming, but like, you see it's sort of pushing this light into Sparrowhawk to create this shadow that sort of extends past the chessboard to the other side. And you see it sort of looking up and waving at you.
Listen, I don't know what's going on with you, and I'm not going to ask any more details, but I think I have enough info, and just know no matter what's going on here, I'm on your side. And his, I suppose, and I give like a little nod to the shadow.
Yeah. Shadow does an incredibly relaxed pose. Like it just kicks its feet up onto like the chess table, and like his hands are behind his head.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully the Star Witch took my advice and made herself scarce.
I suppose I hope so as well. I could tell is there a reason you're trying to hide this little shadow fella from everybody else? Because I've cut it out of the corner of my eye a few times. Up until recently, I thought I was seeing things, but you can't help but notice it when he likes to peek out sometimes. I can understand you trying to hide it from, the people we're trying to get away from, but is he like a bother to you or anything?
Trying to avoid the fact that people noticing the fact that I'm cursed. It's not quite work.
The shadow itself gives a big shrug.
Well, I'll continue to keep my mouth shut about him. Don't worry about it. I've honestly got my own weird stuff going on, and I'm just trying to, I don't know, keep it out of my mind. I don't want to think about what's happening here. It's weird. I don't know what's happening, to me at least. I'd rather make sure you guys are okay before I start dealing with my own stuff. Now we got you with your curse. People are looking for you. We got Enyo with this ghost possession and everything like that. Like, it's a little hard for me to focus on myself, but I've got like this like itch in the back of my mind that something's going on. I don't know. Now I got this situation. I got to go outside and just take care of some goddamn plants. It's been a while.
You sort of.
I suppose we'll probably get out of here once we get some of this food.
Yeah. I don't mind waiting around a little bit, but the sooner we get out of here, the better I'll feel, that's for sure.
Yeah. The cacophony is sort of coming to a close as everybody in the kitchen is like sort of plating these sort of breaded meat cylinders onto a plate, as well as these really thinly cut potato wedges that seem to have this beautiful golden brown like sheen to it. And then there's this mysterious red sort of in the little separate cup on the plate itself. And it seems to be this like sauce they seem to be adding to stuff. And with all of that, soon this lunch will be provided to all of you. But at the same time, Vetch, your chest, I remember a while ago you suffered spirit damage.
Yeah, I don't remember if I cracked or if I was cracked beforehand, but it did cause me to like glow and take less spirit damage.
Yeah, so you currently feel like you ever get rope burn?
Yeah, I've suffered some pretty serious rope burn, so yeah.
Yeah, so like it's across from your shoulder to your hip, like across your chest. And it feels as if like an open scar sort of rests burning across you. And you've inspected yourself last night, this morning, in the mirror when you were with Enyo, and you don't see this. It's not a rash. You don't get rashes. You just have this sort of cold, then warm, then piercing, then cold again, sort of wave of pain, sort of like sort of in the back of your mind, but also then sometimes every time your desire to take care of plants sort of comes to the forefront, this wave of pain washes across you as if there's a scar that has not been healed.
Yeah. I can imagine, like, even if there's nothing visually there, it feels like something is trying to heal, so it feels like you stretch it and it hurts or something, but, like, it has nothing to do with my duties.
Yeah. And then with that, lunch is served, and you hear meep, 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 as all of them are rushing up to this countertop, each one of them carrying a plate as previously described, as well as this proud starling in a very large chef hat sort of comes to the side over here and does this little bow to you all, and he says, meep, 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 as the plates clink to the table. The room's aroma is delicious. You are served sandwiches of some kind.
I like
Beet juice.
transition the giant ass book from the table to my lap while they're like putting all the stuff there. I'm like, holy shit. Find something I just bend one of the corners of the pages to make a bookmark.
Yeah. You all you get your own plates from up here.
Before Enya takes a bite of his, he pours a little bit of the beet juice on top.
That's fine. It looks it looks a little off color, but it looks kind of like the other red stuff that's on your plate. Yeah. Feel free, all of you, to grab one of your plates from up here and go sit down.
And speaking of food, I think actual food is done now.
Yes, it will be. We're going to go on a break here in a second. And as you all sort of enjoy your food, we will be right back. We're going to go on break. We'll be back, chat. Thank you so much for joining us so far on this adventure. We'll see you soon, probably 15 minutes from now. Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, everybody. Hope to see you real soon. We're back.
Bunk.
Everybody, welcome. Welcome back, everybody.
Okay.
Hello.
So we ate our burgers. I mean sandwiches.
You can call them whatever you want. I don't mind. You guys had burgers and fries. Isn't that cool?
Okay. So we should probably go now. I'm getting kind of tired of being here. Everybody
I'm only like
agree?
a quarter of the way through.
Let's not do everything in one day. Just come on.
But there is literally information in here that if we do not learn, we could fucking die.
Okay, but if we just keep on learning information, the things could progress in ways we don't know.
That's exactly my point.
Sleepy.
You put it very eloquently. Thank you.
No.
See, Enyo is for staying here and studying this material.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Things are progressing as we stay here. We're wasting time.
Well, yeah, but we
not
have a
wasting,
decent amount
but
of
you
time.
know.
Like, it can only activate every month, and it
Okay,
activated.
I'm
like
just
4 days ago.
bored. Okay. he slumps on his chair. I'm just bored.
Yeah, okay, but like watches don't exist. Like 10 hours ago, I almost died twice to some fucking asshole cultist.
Okay, how about you
These materials have information that we can use to not almost die again.
That sounds boring.
Okay, maybe you read one more thing and then we go. Is that okay?
Fine.
Yeah,
Wanna
we can
roll
all
that?
help, right? Right? Looks so it goes faster.
Help with what exactly?
I've been studying all these books that we looted. I've learned how to activate the teleportation arrays. Hell else do I learn? The gauntlet, so there's the gauntlet tower, which is the lighthouse. It's thing where where a crab got summoned in the graveyard and there were undead. Those are 2 separate abilities that can be used because of focus lenses that focus the powers of Nimbaloth into this realm. Because apparently, fucking way ago, Nimbaloth touched this realm and created a big scar in the earth, presumably below us, where Belcora created this, dungeon? Fucking is a bit weird, but also not good.
2 things, Nox. Can you type in chat as well as add a hero point to your character sheet? All right. Anyways, go ahead.
I'm looking back through.
Okay. What do you need to look at now? So maybe we can help. Yeah.
There.
What are these called? The something vaults? What is this?
I believe it was called the empty, something with an E. It was called the empty vault. Yes.
No, it's got some fancy
Annihilation?
annihilation vaults. You know how
that
these
starts with
fucking
an E.
you know how these evil jackasses be with their naming conventions. Annihilation vaults.
With
Yeah, so she made these annihilation vaults to focus, to be an area where she can create her asshole flesh monsters and whatnot, and focus the power of Nimbaloth, which she needs lenses for. And I'm assuming she doesn't, or whatever is activating them, doesn't have all of the lenses, because theoretically with all the lenses, it would be summoning like Omega Undead, like super powerful. And the ones that were summoned over at the graveyard, like, you know, we took care of them. So that can't be that strong. But it can only be activated once a month. Each of those powers, the teleporting the crab and like summoning the undead.
I think the question to ask from this is, why did it start up again?
Well, presumably there's some jackass down there at the bottom, which is where like the control center is, controlling it.
Okay.
At least it gives us a timeline. We know we have 1 month since the last major thing that went off.
Yeah, which was what, like 4 or 5 days ago?
I think so.
Okay. So, what is the next thing you want to look at?
I mean, I'm not done with the journal, but I also have this book called titled The Whispering Reeds. I haven't really opened it, but like I've been kind of working through the journal.
Yeah, me and Sparrowhawk can read that one. How about that?
What are you volunteering me for?
Okay.
I think we should just focus on the journal first. Because Belcora built this place. She's going to have a lot of information on it. It just depends on what she put in her journal and, you know, how fast we get to it.
Yeah, I knew it kind of ways you to do it.
All right, Tech, you want to roll?
Holy fuck, the Whispering Reeds is huge.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of putting it off for now.
You need to read that by yourself. Yep. Cool. Yeah. What do you want to argue to roll? Give me an argument here.
I think I should be allowed to roll well.
Yeah, go for it.
Bink. 16.
Yeah, 16 is amazing. It's like a 1 success. It's not fantastic. Amazing is the wrong word for it. How do you feel about World of Darkness? Oh, anyways, yeah, no, absolutely. You sort of just
a different role-playing game.
Anyways, this is
that's like playing a happy-go-lucky fucking D&D game, and your dungeon master all of a sudden says, "How do you feel about Call of Cthulhu?" And you're like, "Huh? What? I don't like it."
Playing Animal Crossing, my friend's like, "Hey, do you want to play Call of Duty now?"
You want to play Silent Hill? No.
Yeah, no, the fucking. You make your way through it, and you end up finishing Belcora's journal in its entirety. With all of your successes. However, as a consequence of you working so hard, another hour goes by.
Occasionally, every time I look over and Enyo is like half asleep or like slumped over, like, I don't know, folding paper instead of paying attention, I spritz him with my water staff.
I would also like to put into the world, not that Enyo has to accept this, that his face is covered in beet juice. And he hasn't cleaned off for like an hour from the fucking.
Oh, dude, you're
burger.
getting stained.
Nah. Yeah, that's right. You can put that into. I think
You're gonna
eventually,
wake up, look in the mirror, and if you don't see the ghost, you're gonna look at yourself and think you have a rash.
Can you at least use prestidigitation, Akko? As he's like soaking wet, he doesn't want to move.
Hold up. Let me just put this in here. Tabletop games.
Cells on you get a hero point.
There's Enyo,
What is this?
except monkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's like slumping for 30 minutes, right? Of the time. And then for like middle into like the hour, he pulls out his own book and starts reading it. It's one of the
It's the ghoul smut.
he tries to hide it from everyone. He hides the cover.
He puts a different book's dust cover in front of it.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's
like, oh wow, Enyo, you're really enjoying that mathematics textbook.
Roll me a fortitude save.
I hope I fail. Never mind.
You can use a hero point to re-roll. It's not a crit fail.
I can use a hero point to re-roll.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No, it's still good.
Okay, no, so on a failure, you think this is actually kind of spicier than you realized.
Is it a failure? Did I fail?
Yeah. Yes.
I think you could just choose to fail rolls.
Oh, could I have just chosen to fail and not wasted a hero point?
I'm not telling you.
You got it's the rolls! It's the rolls!
You already used the hero point. It's got the H. I see it.
Oh my god, I cry. Why would you do this to me?
Oh, there's no current cooldown on hero points due to me trying to debug them. So this session's special.
Okay. That's fine.
Hey, from our previous experience when it comes to leaving this realm, does the door vanish the moment we leave, or does it like stick around as long as like somebody's still in there?
Akko's necklace needs to like recharge, I believe, as soon as we leave.
Mm.
Theoretically,
So-
hook it up to a fucking cosmic battery. Stronger than Akko is. Because via Akko, the battery, it takes a little bit. A thematic bit, you know how it would be. But if, I don't know, we shove it into like a ley line or something, maybe it'll charge fast. It's like, it's like those wireless charging, like little tablets. You just toss it on a ley line, like.
Oh, is that an exposed ley line? Pog. I can charge my amulet.
So
They got universal ports on this bitch.
Don't you know you never utilize the fucking charging ports at the airport?
Oh my
That's how they
God.
hack your amulet.
there's a certain point in the book where Enyo just kind of like gets like a big old blush face on his face and like just closes it and puts it back.
He's reading it, then he takes one of the like the little throw pillows and it's on his lap.
Yeah, it's like I didn't get it at first. I didn't.
He's not fucking wearing anything as pants. That's not gonna cover anything.
He has pants.
I meant like look how thin that is. That's nothing. In the terms of like there's barely anything there.
He has a small one, Canonically.
Canonically, his pants jingle.
Stop.
Jangle, jangle, jangle.
Yeah. Akko, you are now done.
Are you gonna like throw it in chat?
I have sent to you the DM.
That was the extent of it. So I learned everything the first time, and I didn't need to do this.
No, I'll dig up any other shit for you later. But this is all I
Okay.
can provide you for right now.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess we can head out.
Okay.
Is the Whispering Reeds also a fucking enormous book like Book Horror's Journal?
Yeah, for now, since we did the whole bullshit thing, you've already made a lot of progress into that. But it's not as ginormous.
I just mean physically the size of the book.
No, it's not.
So it's like it's closer to a regular book.
Yeah.
Okay. Then like Akko will be the last person to leave this room, and as they all leave, he takes that book out and opens it up and starts reading that as he walks out.
Oh my gosh, you're just obsessed with reading today. Why is this?
He hasn't pulled it out yet.
Oh.
It's after everyone else was going out. And then he pulls it out and starts reading while walking.
Whispering Reeds is a little cursed, but
We gotta guide him, not looking.
yeah. I'll read that.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
I was in the middle of scrolling through it and I couldn't even get to the bottom before you took it away.
Yeah, so let's put you into the world. Let's all bring you back.
Holy moly, there's a lot in this fucking book. You know, as item description goes.
You guys are
we step out and it's very muggy and fucking there's earth beneath them. I'm like, where the fuck are we?
It's like swamp-ish land, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's
This is like just outside of the swamp. Like the floor is still muddy, but it's not like fucking water swamp.
Oh, great.
I close the book with like a snap, and then I put it away and I pull out
Throw a
my
latch on
compass. Actually, the picture doesn't have one, no. Anyways, I pull out the compass that magic compass.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a flashlight, and I flip it open.
Yeah.
Does it actually point like north and
Yeah, it does.
south?
It's your wayfinder. It points north, south, east, west. You know that Otari would be south if you were somewhere in the Fogburn.
Or east if we were hella far down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I look at. Is there a break in the trees? Like, can I see the lighthouse anywhere?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, I can see the lighthouse. We got to go that way to get back to Atari.
okay, so what is everyone going to do when they get back in the town?
I will slowly move the party loot.
What is the plan exactly? Like, what time is it right now? Are we gonna get ready to go on the next adventure? Or are we hanging out here and like resting somewhere? I know we just rested at like what's basically an inn.
Yeah, but you seemed very antsy. Do you want to stay here?
I was just about to ask that because if you guys had some big plans, I'd go with you. But if it's just classic Otari prep day, I think I'll just collect my bearings over here somewhere.
I
I
mean,
feel like it's been a while since I was just in the flat wilderness, you know.
okay, I guess. But just remember to run away if you see danger.
Of course. If you guys are looking for me, you could find me over on. The name gets covered up by a tree, but whatever this trail is over here by like the little pond and stuff, I feel like this is a good spot.
Yeah, who made this map?
they put the name of the route down and then they place the tree on top.
You can see it's not actually a tree in the map. They just misspelled the word and then they like scribbled it out.
Oh, it's an oak tree, oak trail.
Okay. Okay, we'll call it that. Oak trail.
I love that for you. I'm down.
You're staying out here, Veg?
Yeah, I'm gonna be sticking around the forest, and I'm gonna be heading over in the direction of like the oak trail over in that direction, and I'll be over there if you need me.
Okay, well, here, have this for the road. And I will, like, give him a pat on the back with, and I'll just use all 4 of my castings of lay on hands.
What?
I'm fully healed right now, if it matters at all. I don't think it'll do anything.
Nah, but you kind of just eat the positive energy. So, like, I'm kind of just giving you a snack in Akko's mind.
Oh, you're doing like the whole like your spirit transfer shit.
Do
I mean,
you?
kind of, but lay on hands is just positive,
One.
like, damage, quote
I'll take
unquote.
1 lay on hands, thank you.
Okay. There you go.
It just, I'm guessing it just feels good. Does it do anything to me?
You will.
And I just bim, bop, bip.
Is there any sound effects?
Plus 2 status on an AC for 1 round. Okay, so I guess if I have an AC, I gotta deal with.
No.
Only 1 round.
So, the rash goes away almost entirely.
Oh wow. Thank you. I didn't know I needed that. I haven't been feeling too good lately, and I figured a full rest would help me out, but that did help a little bit. Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm glad.
Okay, so we split ways. I should probably talk to Rin about the ghost.
The possession?
Yeah, Jared. I wonder
I
if
gotta
they...
talk to that. I gotta talk to that old dude that runs that wizard shop.
Oh yeah, Sparrowhawk, just like stand behind us so no one sees you.
I don't think I'm actually just going to go in town.
Are you gonna go with
Would anybody would like to make any perception checks at the edge of town?
Yeah,
We have like a hat of disguises.
We do.
Just put that on.
Can you disguise
Enyo.
yourself as me, since I'm not gonna be in town?
And you could see the market from here, sort of hustle and a bustle. This is a cliff, in as it is, so you could sort of see over the most of a lot of rooftops, and it seems like the several caravans that were coming through here that had like blacked out tarps and stuff like that. It seems like the majority of them has left. There is just one in the market now that just has sort of like it sort of posted there.
And yeah, conveys that. So yeah, there is only one left. So it is not. I don't think there's as many people. From your. How did you put it? Deal with you, squad.
I'll try that. But if something happens to the disguise, things could quickly go very bad.
How do you wear hats, by the way? Looks at your
Well,
ginormous horn.
I think this hat can actually just like turn into other things. So it
Oh,
could be,
it's like
a brooch
form-fitting.
or a ribbon or something like that.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, aren't most like magic items made to be like form-fitting?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the words. I put it on my head.
We've changed them. You should like click on things and they would like show up in the chat. Now does it do that?
Is it in your
My inventory. I mean, I'm always wearing the hat. Whatever I turn it into.
You can just say you use it. I have to post it.
Ah, there you go. That's fucking terrifying. Out of disguise is cute, and then you have this. Send it, bitch.
What are you talking about?
Not you. Look at the profile image for illusionary disguise.
Yeah.
It is quite horrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think chat can see it, so you might want to scroll down a little bit.
Scroll up, it's fine.
Ah, okay. Okay. Is there anything you guys wanted to do?
Hey, we'll talk to that wizard and see about some more magical items. Cause this staff be bopping, yo. I mean, this staff is truly amazing, dear compatriot.
And you kind of stops and like kind of laughs a little bit. What are you doing?
I think
New concept for necromancers is that they're actually just like fucking hip 60s guys. What's poppin', yo? Fucking no, that's early 2000s. Never mind. That's like 2000s and 2010s.
what's happening in his house?
It's the 1990s fucking like swirl, like blue swirl on a cup, like vibes.
I mean, like
What?
fucking bowling alley aesthetic.
Yeah. What's happening, my guys? And then he raises the dead.
What's popping, my guys? Bone shaker. Your bones start popping.
Speaks undead.
Okay.
I took all of your joints. I
Anyway,
sealed your bending.
anyways, you want to get burgers at this burger joint?
Fucking what? Okay.
Anyways.
You guys make it to Rin's Wonders, and I wonder about that. Give me a nature check, Corvoda.
Okay.
We'll see. I also want you to roll me a D100.
A D100?
Don't you know? You never split the party.
There we go.
Corvoda has trees. They're fine.
Cool. Thank you.
I wonder if that's the sorcerer's wild magic.
What did you get again?
It's right there.
They got 72.
For a nature check, it was nature check was 20. D100 was a 72.
The party hears the loudest boom they've ever heard, located just northwest of them.
Sorry, I exploded.
It's called explosion death plant.
Yeah, Corvoda, you see a colossal-sized tree that has fallen over and is half submerged in like this swamp.
Is it like still technically rooted and just fallen over, or is it like a dead tree?
That's with your nature on 20, you know that it is dying.
Dying. Ooh. Is it too big for me to lift on my own, like physically?
It is made out of wood.
Right. I could try. I'm just checking to see if my base kinesis can handle something like that. Let me just throw this in here really quick and see if this tells me. Move existing piece of your element up to 20 feet in any direction. Alter a portion. I'm trying to see. The GM decides what bulk the element is, so I guess it's up to you to decide if I could do something like this.
Right now, yeah.
Now, then yeah, I would definitely. I want to imagine I don't have the strength to fully move an entire tree on my own, but I do think, or at least like not with just my kinetic powers, but I think some combination of using the kinetic powers and also trying to pull on it, I should be able to get this thing to budge. And
Yes.
I want to try and stand it upright, and I'm going to try and like prop it up with some more other like smaller trees or something to support it.
Okay. You succeed with your 20. I'll go ahead and describe however which way you'd like. We'll come back to you on that in a minute, as you all have entered Rin's Wonder again. Welcome back, everybody. The noodly disguised Sparrowhawk, what do you look like?
I don't know.
We can come back to you.
Larry.
Then there
I guess I'm
is...
using the same disguise as last time.
Nobody knows what that is.
Neither do I.
It's like middle-aged man.
Stop. Fucking... You see as a tiefling that is dressed in robes, Rin is sort of having a conversation with another tiefling just across the way.
Do I recognize them?
Roll me a perception check.
How do I do that? Efficiencies. No, it's over here.
No. Yes. You recognize this person as Belle. And the night that you escaped, the night that you sort of ran from the family, there was something that stopped you on your way out, and you remembered her face helping you before you got out. She was the last face you saw of your family before cold, sleepless nights. And she's currently talking to Rin. Also, Ecosium.
See.
You recognize Belle as well.
Oh, is she the lady from the bakery?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, bakery buddy.
Oh. Hi.
How's it going?
It's going well, I think. It was, I'll be honest, it was very stressful for a few days, but it seems, my family matters have been attended to for now.
I hope they not concluded, because it doesn't seem like they concluded, but I hope they left off on a positive note.
This isn't Belle chat, this is just Rin next to Belle. We need Belle art. We don't have Belle art. Yes. She sort of has this nervous posture, and she has her hand up to her throat, and she's sort of rubbing her, like, underneath her chin, the throat area, and has her right arm on her left elbow, and she's just sort of talking, sort of nervously. He's like, yeah. What brings you here? Bakery buddy?
Hey, we've got some business to discuss with you just said her name. Why did I forget this?
It's Rin.
Rin.
Yeah.
She asked us to look into some unpleasant happenings around here, and you come to seek her knowledge in that area.
Unpleasantries. Okay. Well, that sounds important. And she sort of lets go of her posture, and she grabs... she looks to Rin, and then Rin immediately grabs both of her arms, or her hands, and does this, like, don't worry, I will see you very soon. We'll have a very pleasant conversation. For now, go ahead and use the balm I gave you, and take care of yourself. Just thank you. And she takes this small jar, and she sort of goes,
Oh,
no.
balm.
Yeah, I know that we keep meeting in passing, but if you ever need services for like monsters and stuff like that, I actually spend the nights at the one of the inns here, but I usually work there by day, so if you need to find me, I'll be there. And she looks to Sparrowhawk with just like as a stranger saying hello to a stranger, and just gives you a little wave. As well as to Enyo, and then leaves. And hands on her fucking hips, Rin stands across from you. So, what did you learn? Where have you been? It's been days. You literally went off the map. No one has seen you at the inn. No one has heard from our heroes for a while. We were worried that you skipped town.
I take my backpack off, and then like I bring it over the table, and I put it down, and it makes a big thunk. And then I open it up, and I pull out the giant fucking journal.
Do we start expositioning?
And like I'm holding it over my head, and I'm looking for somewhere to put it down that has enough room.
Yeah. And Rin will go, you know, it looks like we have some work to do. Have you already gone over this?
Yeah, I read through it. Still trying to connect all the dots.
Okay. And she sort of looks at Enyo. Enyo, what do you look like right now?
He just looks tired.
Got red
Still
stains all over
stained.
his face.
Yeah, he was sprayed with water by Akka. Didn't have a chance to dry. He's just bored.
Okay. She sort of sees this, and she'll do like a little hand wave to the side, and you'll hear her jewelry clack on her wrist. And she'll walk up to you, and you're prestidigitation, Enyo. And she says, Enyo, I have a very special friend of yours who wants to see you, and he'll be waiting in the other tent nearby. So if you want to go play, you two can go play, okay?
I think this is. I would like to play, yes, but I think it's important for me to hear this stuff.
She treats you like a kindergartner and goes, okay, but if you need nap time or if you need to go play, your friend Borbo is waiting for you, okay?
I am not the child.
I know you're not a child. You're a big, strong warrior. And she pats you on the head.
Well, I'm not the
She
big
has
guy
this-
there, but
She has this incredible, like, it gives you this, like, circular head pat that's just like this loving rub. And then she puts her hands to her side, and then she claps them together and goes, all right, tell me. What's the fuck is happening?
So this is Belcoro's journal.
Shit.
Oh yeah. and then I'll pull out the diagram for the Gauntlet Tower.
Yeah.
And this is all the information on the tower and why it's being fucky. Or not why it's being fucky, but how it's doing the fucky. Yeah. Something else I was supposed to pull out? Nah, those are the two important ones. So yeah, the tower. Luckily, the shit with the graveyard, it can only do that stuff once a month. Unless things have changed since these were written, I guess. But according to these, once a month is like how long it takes to gather the energy to raise the dead and teleport creepy crab spider things from inside the tower over here. Also, there's a system of teleportation circles underneath the Gauntlet Tower to a place called the like Abyssal Vaults or something that Belcora made to. I guess her family was treated bad or something like hell a long time ago, you know, tragic backstory and all that shit. But then she decided to start torturing people and, you know, planning her revenge, quote unquote, against like Absalom and Otari and all that shit. I guess Otari at the time wasn't a thing, but you know, the areas around. So yeah, she's a crazy bitch. Might still be alive, I don't know. But yeah, so there's like a connection to the what's this place's version of the Underdark called? I forget.
The Underdark.
It's just called the Underdark?
Shadowlands.
Okay. Shadowlands, there we go. There's a like tunnel system from underneath the tower to the Shadowlands. And that's like, I guess there was a Borbo, the mad scientist that like took his soul out of his body and put him into a doll. He came from down in the Shadowlands and then started working with Belcora. Yeah, not great. So something is down beneath the tower, controlling it, because it has to be controlled. And there are lenses that focus the power of, I forgot the god's name. Goddess's name.
No, don't say it here.
Okay, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, that goddess, like, touched the earth here, and there's, like, a big gouge, and that's where, Belcora made the Abyssal Vaults, and that's where, like, it's siphoning the power from to do this shit. Yeah.
That sounds much worse than what I was worried about.
Yeah.
I don't get prophetic dreams very often, but I know that there is a gathering storm and something very dark happening here at this tower. Now that you've discovered this sort of, we finally have, at least you finally have something you could use to fight back, right? You said that the portals can be used against them. You said that we have a solution to this madness.
Not yet.
Well, it's very clear.
According to some of these diagrams, only worshippers of the goddess you don't want me to say the name of can like hurt the tower. So either one of us needs to convert, or we need to find a workaround.
And then, but this look at this, and she sort of has her nailed finger point at this section that sort of describes this control room and how you have to be there to do it. And it says, this is no random rat or animal walking across the same buttons and switches. This is meditated. This was aimed and focused. This is someone, and this someone can bleed. No?
That's true. You can just have someone guard it after they probably get rid of them. So that should be okay.
This does not mean that we are fucked. This does not mean there's some sort of resurrection of some foul god. This is just... maybe the assistant is still alive.
The scientist that or the necromancer that made Borbo?
I mean, the question is, darlings, why 500 years later? Why not immediately? And why, I presume, do they start repairs now?
I mean, they probably need to gather enough powder. That's what I would assume, and it was a lot of time, so they're not seen as big as a problem. Yeah.
Maybe.
The stories are lost.
Maybe. Maybe. I guess we, for now, we'll just have to settle on the how we could stop this. And not the why, but it's fine, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I'm possessed by a ghost though. I wanted to talk to you about that.
I've already see her, and I was going to ask a lot of questions, but it seemed personal, so I wasn't going to ask.
Not that really.
Possessions are very intimate, Daniel.
Oh, yeah. It's okay.
Daniel,
I was going to try to what?
she sort of gets close to you, and she puts her hands on your arm, your bare arm, and she goes, "Listen, Enyo," and she squeezes your arm, and she says, "A possession is very intimate because you are sharing your senses with another soul.
Yeah.
You are sharing your experiences, your sight, the way the wind feels on your face. This is intense, especially for a ghost who's been dead and cold for years. But I'm guessing, like, maybe 2 years? How old is your ghost?
Probably as long. I mean, they're probably a couple hundred.
100?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Enyo, just take care of them, I guess. I don't know how to get you to act serious about this, but this is a lot more. I guess you'd have to be one to know one situation, but be careful, okay?
I mean, would you want, if you were in a bad situation? I mean, I was in a bad situation before, and I don't want people treating me like, "Oh no, Enyo, are you okay?" I don't want people babying me.
Oh, that's not the point, Enyo.
Yes, I understand. Sorry, you're making veil. I understand. Our accents are very similar. Sometimes I want to talk like you, and
It's the battle of the accents. I've fucked Rin entirely up.
I'm gonna go back and listen to episode 1 again and just like listen to how much she's changed.
Yeah, no, she has.
I wonder if Enyo changed more or Ren did.
I'm changing in this situation. I have absolutely changed into Enyo.
I believe there was a point where you were trying to change the voice for Enyo and you just like stopped and you went back to like the classic Enyo.
Okay, so I was gonna ask you. You know that book I gave you about
the book? Yes, very. The large tome about the souls.
Yes, I was going to ask you about that. So maybe we can put the possessed soul in a gem.
I don't think that after they've been connected with you for long enough that they'd want to be in a gem. Though I suppose I don't really need to talk to you about it, do I? What do you feel?
I mean, yeah, what do you feel?
And you feel a sense that you haven't felt since your hand was touched. The sense of cold. That sort of comes back. And she's like, Enyo, this is what I'm talking about. And she will take your hand, Enyo, and she'll cast a spell. Cool. I don't have the spell perfectly here, so I'm just going to roll some dice. Roll healing. And this negative energy that is warm sort of flows into your hand. And you could finally hear the voice of the girl who's possessing you again. And she's been crying.
Oh, why have you been crying?
I don't know. You've done something. Something happened to have interrupted this connection.
Yes, something tried to exercise. I told them to stop.
Forceful exorcism, Enyo, is very painful. It is not the peaceful continuation of the soul, it is the removal of the soul. You will not find that exorcism will bring them to the astral sea for them to continue the cycle of life and death. They will simply stop existing.
Yes, and this is why I told them to stop.
Told who?
The little creature that tried to exercise it.
She looks defeated. Little what?
Yeah, the little creature. Yes, the little meat nibs.
Is that you, Sparrowhawk? You have the same voice as a friend of mine. His name is Sparrowhawk. He's very shy.
Yeah, I don't know.
You sound similar.
Okay, whatever.
And she leans over to you. I tease. It's probably just them.
Yeah, no, I told them to not mess with the soul. I thought that was okay. They thought it was like a forceful possession.
It's all very delicate. We'll explain more later. Anyways, let's get back to the point. You, Enyo, be more careful about your connection with this woman. Okay, she's very vulnerable. All right. Next, and you, mister. And she points at the stranger that she's met. Well, Mrs. Yo, for what it's worth. And then as she goes, is that all you wanted to share with me? What's this little strange, like, you guys, you'll leave for 4 to 5 days. You come back, you talk about exorcisms. The fucking Enyo is possessed. You bring blueprints of, like, the most destructive fucking amulet creature thing that I've ever seen. You talk about this thing, like, called the Abomination Vaults. You give me a sob story to a girl who's been dead for 500 years? What, like... Is that all?
I think she should have stayed dead.
Dead?
Well, she's not, she doesn't, I mean, she still is dead. What?
I think.
I don't think you... Okay.
I think you should have stayed unpossessed. There you go.
Then she would have just been in the room forever.
I'm sure there are ways to, like, send them on to the next life.
Ren sort of comes up and goes, I will handle it. I need to prepare the ritual. I could handle the whole separation and continuation into the afterlife, but it will take some time. However, it's better that you did. If your friend, from what I know of the tower and what you in this book describes, this sickening goddess had made literal connection with the world itself, this soul would have been more damned than you could possibly imagine. Fuck, I'm Scottish. Fuck!
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just talk like me, and then you're okay.
No. Anyways, she seems to say things like, "Hey gamer, this shit bad for souls. Don't die here." Pog.
Okay.
A fate worse than death rescued from that, and you provided. Thank you for giving me this information. How do you want me to handle it?
I don't know.
Do you want me to talk to the mayor? Do you want me to start working on stuff? Like, what would you like me to do with this information?
I would like you to, maybe like the ritual thing, work on the ritual thing. That sounds good, yeah. I don't know, is there anything that could help us, you think? You have?
No. You've learned more than me.
Okay, I guess it looks to like the two of them. We rest for a little bit and then we go in? Back in?
The only
Yeah,
thing
I
I have
guess.
left to offer you is my
Drop around.
spellcasting services.
Okay, I'm gonna BRB really quick, so someone else.
Yep.
Do you have any magical wands and/or staves?
This is Rin's Wonders, darling. I've got tons.
Because like these ones have came in handy.
Yeah, she has, Rin's Wonders has 1 level above you items. If you're level 4, she has level 5 items here.
I forget how to see that.
It's the, character
Open
builder.
inventory browser. There we go. Level 5?
I will discuss with the mayor in my own time.
Do you think he can be like trusted?
I think this will keep you guys from being hung by the neck until you're dead by the judicial system. You have proved evidence that you are directly not
Us
involved.
hung? Huh?
Oh, I mean, like, didn't you remember? They
No, it's been over a month.
been like 4 days. From what you remember, the mayor wanted to blame you. Like, you guys walked up to the tower, you guys disturbed whatever bullshit is in there, and now it's attacking us. It's your fault. But I'm not doing anything about it because I have no direct evidence, but I want you to know that you guys are responsible for this, and if you leave town, I will have you hunted, essentially.
Yeah, well, give me a few more levels of exploring in this dungeon, and then I'll tell that fucking mayor what for.
Yeah.
Are we the responsible? Yes, they are. Summons more and then uses the tower.
I don't like the cut of that guy's jib.
I'm a bit of a Nibble-Off follower myself.
I'm somewhat of a nimble follower myself.
I dabbled a little bit of nimble up.
You know, this converting plan don't seem like too bad of an idea. All of a sudden, if I'm gonna be accused of it, I'm gonna fucking do it. This is a threat.
I made sure to have your backs during the proceedings and discussions with the mayor for what they should do with you if you decided to skip town, and I have been, now that I have ammo to destroy them in an argument, proof that this is not your fault. you will be properly recognized as the heroes that you are. And to that end, rewarded handsomely. I'm going to get so much money from this fucking man. You have no idea.
Okay.
Ren a lawyer?
I mean,
I guess she is. Ace Attorney Ren against Mayor. Can we see how the mayor looks?
Is there a proper judicial system in this town? Because I feel like if she could just be like the one person vouching for us, and she just brings up evidence, and we're like, oh fuck.
yeah.
Objection!
I mean, I imagine Tammy would too. That's her name, right?
Yeah,
Tamily.
Yeah.
Emily.
Yeah.
We've also got the town's underground, like, not in our debt, but we got like an in with them.
Yeah, I think the townspeople know by now that like we're not problems, so I think we're kind of chill. Yeah, no, if
Yeah, I don't know if I take it so far that we're not problems, but
I mean, what did we do? It's bad.
You can't weaponize the town against you. You'll have to call for reinforcements if it gets really
I'll
bad.
weaponize the town against myself.
I am not being locked up. I refuse. So.
Darling, if I have anything to say about it, no. This fucking mayor and his stupid opinions, and he has no... He's all facts and logic, and he doesn't even, like, respect how hard you guys are working, and it shows. And
Yeah,
she's like looking up, crying a little bit.
Yeah, I don't need the respect, I just
Wait.
need some money.
Are you saying the mayor is Ben Shapiro? I think we might need to execute this guy, Chad.
Oh, chat. Sorry, I think we have to delete this man.
We meet the mayor, and it's
What a
just an image-
shame. The mayor doesn't speak common.
Oh no!
I just hear some mumbling about actually, and I don't get it.
We just see the mayor, and it's just an image of Ben Shapiro. Well, actually, how it really works is like this.
You've met the mayor.
How does he look like again? Can you show us that image?
He also like had heavy stakes in like the lumber like economy of this area, and that's what he
I
cared
think the
about.
entire town. I think the entire town is just a lumber town, if not just like also a fishing town. So it's like half the
Yeah,
city's
but
economy.
he owns the lumber like
Oh.
business.
Yeah.
He's literally like the Amazon manager that was assigned to work here.
This is an Amazon town. Amazon run.
Yeah.
That makes it even worse.
That stupid mayor never ever respects what Wayne says. Now you'll have to listen. And then all of his funny little assistants, they'll sit there and be like, boss, but she has the evidence. And I'll be like, yes, I do.
So how do matters work in this town? Do they get voted for, or what? How does it work? What's the judicial system?
Democracy.
Why did people vote for him?
Democracy.
It's, lots of lobbying.
Oh, that's disgusting. I want to leave already.
Or should we say logging? Anyways,
She fucking... She curls over in laughter from that. She goes, oh, that's good.
I assume the logging company is, the logging people are what to cause it, yes?
There's a lot of backhanded issues with the logging company because it provides a lot of jobs for the people of the town, and then if he threatens to take those jobs away and they can't work, they just vote for him. Plus, he's already like a pretty okay guy, but he's, you know, also a stinker, really.
Couldn't they just also threaten not to work? And then they have nothing to do?
Sweetie, there's no unions here.
I know what we gotta do. Boys, I've got a plan.
I think we figured out our party name.
Team Union.
We are the UAW.
I think we need to get checks notes. Who's the lady that runs the fishery?
You would know that is Tamerley Tanderville.
Tamerley Tannerville. We gotta get Tamerley Tannerville. We've got to make the union.
The Union side quest. Unionize.
Seize the means of production.
We see on the top right of our screens like a yellow check mark. Unionize the people. That's the
New secret side quest unlocked.
So she puts her hand and thumb up to her chin, and she's thinking, you know, the city has a lot of resentment, and there's a lot of anger in their hearts from the recent events, from the Gauntlet. You might be able to use some of that team to sort of redirect it towards the mayor if you needed to.
Oh, should I do performative propaganda against him?
I mean, overthrowing a government was on my bucket list.
Yours too?
I think it's a universal thing, you know?
Yeah, I think you feel like kind of like...
It's like the free space on Bingo Cup.
Yeah.
The free space. I think we're getting away from the story. We can do that later.
We create the story.
We do create the story.
We seize the means of production of the story.
Indeed.
Use the means of production.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, the logging company is introducing magic AI. I'll go sit in the corner.
I love you for that. Thank you. They're taking away our ability for creative logging. Look. Yeah. So, I will handle that. There is some people in town that probably want to see you. There is, a market that has new stuff that just came in. There's no rumors, I don't think.
New rumors, or you said no?
No rumors.
Okay.
Hey, I don't. What is the party doing now? How did you finish your conversation? Unless anybody else has anything else to say.
Arrowhawk is looking through all the stuff she sells and is looking for star maps.
Okay.
That's an odd thing for Spamlock to look for. Or I guess
He's looking at the map so he knows what to avoid.
Yeah. He knows where not to go.
Know thy enemy. Art of war.
Yeah.
You know,
What an odd thing to say. You
Do you have any explosives?
No, I do not have any explosives.
Or maybe magical kaboomers?
I listen. I have.
She pulled out like a party popper.
Okay, so there's a giant flesh beast in a well back in the dungeon, and we're like trying to figure out something we can just drop down the well to hurt it instead of having to go down and fight it, you know?
Why?
Because dropping stuff on it from like hella high and it going boom and killing it is preferable to getting smacked by it. Also, it smells really bad.
I am no alchemist. Though I have played with magical pyrotechnics every once in a while. When they come in on a shipment, you'll probably have to get connections with someone in Absalom, and they could probably supply you with gunpowder, explosives, crystal explosives,
We fuel the revolution.
whatever, really. Just have to wait a
It's-
couple of weeks for the caravan to come in.
That's too long.
Let me look at my ability to see if it includes bombs. I don't think I can. I can make a ladder.
That's not the. That's not kaboom.
You know, I know an alchemist that was in Absalom who made a thing called a breaching charge. No, hellfire charge. Yes. And that thing could level a building.
Are we just like sitting here, just like kind of going, walking back and forth on like our feet? Yeah, I know an alchemist that could like level a building. It was kind of crazy. Anyways, good luck with your adventure, guys.
Ooh.
That's a level 5 magic item that does boom. 160 gold.
Looks... If you're going to want to start a revolution or a union, it's going to take a lot of
Yes,
commerce. Going to take a lot of money, a lot of convincing. But you could do it. And I think the perfect place to start is to loot the reliquary that is just sitting over there in the distance.
The what?
The funny fucking stick... He points at the lighthouse.
Oh,
It's a lighthouse.
Looks defeated.
I look in my backpack. I start pulling out valuable stuff. I pull out a handful of small gemstones, each worth 40 gold pieces. Is that each? No, okay, that's a total. Sorry. I pull out... No, that's magic. You can't have that. Can't have that. Did we put all the valuables in the party loot box?
Probably.
We have so many weapons. We could just make a revolution right now.
Vetch, back to you. What are you doing? It's
Good
been
goddamn question.
an hour.
I imagine she'd just be doing anything that seems to scratch the itch of her needing to take care of nature. She's
Yeah.
managed to pull that tree out of the water, kind of stand it up and pack it, like, the soil back around it, so hopefully it stays up on its own. And she's just kind of been wandering around finding other small things to do, testing, like, soil acidity and pretty much every little minor detail that normally she'd be willing to glance over to deal with bigger issues. She is just dealing with everything all at once, so she could just take her mind off of whatever this feeling is she's got going on.
And you feel elated. This feeling carries you like the wind. And you don't even notice that you're glowing. You feel like you're like just beaming. This delight to be basically working, but also it feels like the work is frolicking. Like you're just skipping through a meadow. Just the happiest you could possibly be. It's just, but you're also like busy. Your hands are muddy. Like it's not like you're physically doing it, but it gives you the sense of it.
Yeah, because this is what she was made to do, so having a chance to just go wild and continue doing what she does all the time, it does feel good.
Yes.
Have I been able to notice anything going on from within the forest, or has it just been nothing but pure focus on what I've been doing and nothing else? Like,
with
has
your
anything...
With your 71,
piqued
you
my
actually
interest?
didn't roll a combat encounter, so good job.
Okay. I guess that's a thing. If you're just hanging out in the wilderness, you gotta roll for safety.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I dick off into the woods, sure. Are the wolves out? Like, are you gonna get, like, fucked up by, like, some random bullshit in the woods?
Just fucking maybe, I don't know, but I had to deal with this. I had to do this.
Yeah. No, you rolled safe. It was a very lucky roll.
I could have just gone into town and tried doing this stuff, but I had the feeling that, like, with civilization and stuff being out there, everything is already being at least semi-taken care of by the locals. Like, nobody out here is dealing with, like, the random tree falling over the river, like, 3 miles uptown.
Which... You would be wrong. after a while, you do eventually sort of see Stranger just sort of like in the distance.
A stranger or something strange?
A stranger. They seem to be doing
Stranger.
their own tending.
Oh. I just kind of friendly walk over and I say, hi. What
Stop.
are you doing out here?
No.
Huh?
No, do not get closer. Don't get closer.
Was that an accent mishap or was that her actually doing that?
Accent mishap.
Okay, I'll keep my distance. What exactly are you doing out here?
Well, I've been sort of watching you for a while, and, I was out here doing my job, and I sort of noticed you, and I've been kind of keeping an eye on you this whole time. It doesn't seem like you're up to any... You're not up to anything, right?
I mean, other than trying to keep the forest neat and tidy, no, I suppose not. Is there something going on out here that gave you suspicion, or was it just seeing a weird wood person walking around that creeped you off?
My name is Wormlin.
Nice to meet you, Wormlin. I'm Vetch.
This is the spelling for those of you who wish to take notes.
We don't exist.
Uh-huh.
I'll keep the note. The Whirlwind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I,
Then, well, nice to meet you.
I'm a nobody. I just sort of take care of the woods.
So I suppose we have very similar jobs then.
I'm a druid by nature, but sort of live out here.
You live out here? You don't have a home in the nearby town or anything?
No.
Is everything fine out here? Have you been all right?
Kind of? Been okay.
Well, I won't pry too much into your history. It's a pleasure to meet you, though. I've been doing my best to try and keep the forest clean since I've come back from my little adventure with my team a little while ago. So I haven't really been out here in a while to check up on things, and although I've definitely had a lot of things to take care of, it seems like it's been pretty well taken care of so far. So I suppose I have to thank you for that.
I don't mind what you're doing, but I don't trust you. And to be honest, I'm thankful. And that's why I wanted to share my name with you. But don't do anything bad, okay?
You have my promise. I understand I'm just still a stranger to you. I literally just walked up to you in the middle of the woods.
And for perspective, Chad, this is a gnome. She is pointing up at you. Like, don't do bad things. She's barely taller than a bush.
You have my word.
Go on, do a crime.
But,
So,
when I usually hang out by the Stone Ring Pond over there. If you can't find me there, don't look for me, I guess, but, I do healing and purifying if you need any. You seem like good people. but I'm a little sheepish around people.
That's fair. Had you seen me with the rest of my party earlier?
I have.
Okay,
I've
so
seen you go
recognize
back
them.
and forth between the town a lot of times. Though you haven't shown up recently.
No, we've been out for quite a while. We only just returned.
Okay. Blessings of Gazara be with you. She does a this symbol with her hands, and she sort of turns her back to you and trudges off into the woods.
If you ever see me and you happen to need my help with anything involving the forest in any way, don't be afraid to wave me down.
That's what I should be saying. Thank you.
You have a good day. Good luck.
He walks off.
Interesting. I'll get back to doing what I was doing earlier, but I do think I'll check in on her at some point, especially if that's going to be my meeting place for everybody else.
Cool. What is the party doing now?
Was I able to find some star map?
Yes, you were, actually.
I guess
I
Sparrowhawk
put
is
this-
going to buy the star map.
Okay, that will be the same price as a regular map, 10 gold.
Well, it kind of worked, but not how I was hoping.
And this star map covers the entire area from Otari to Absalom and the swamp behind it.
Star maps work like that?
It's this region star map. So like depictions and stuff like in like the times that they appear and like different times, yeah, for this
Times
area.
a year.
Yeah. Do you inspect the star maps?
Not here.
Got it. Cool. What is the party doing?
That's all I needed.
I'm just kind of waiting until we go back. The party's ready to go.
I didn't mean to close that. Damn it.
Where I am.
Damn it, now I had to put in back all the... Turn that up. Go down to here, go to levels, change that.
Akko, do you have anything you want to do? If not, we probably just go back to the place.
Yeah, going to the... I don't remember the wizard's name, but there's like a wizard with a shop.
Oh, where I got the bag.
Yeah, and where I got my water staff.
I thought he died.
Huh?
Am I wrong?
What did... I'm pretty sure he did not die. What did you do to him?
I thought a book fell on him and he died. Or did I stop the book from falling on him?
You stopped it.
Oh, okay. Never mind, he's alive. I don't remember getting his name. I don't think we did. It's like right here. So we go over there. Check.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah? Is that how you really feel, Sleepy? You walk in. You see the shop. This shop is described as an ADHD person's bedroom. There is shit everywhere. But it is a method to this madness.
Looks at my room.
Yeah. And There's paperwork stacked everywhere. There's random trinkets and baubles everywhere. It is a nightmare. And you have to sort of wade through piles of paper that are sort of almost taking up the entire alleyway as you walk through. And you see behind the counter is a sleeping old man.
Hello.
Is there a dinger?
Jonathan, don't leave.
Where did Jonathan at?
Who are you?
Oh no.
Customers. Is he still asleep or was he actually addressing us?
He screams.
I scream right back.
Hello.
Who are you people? Where is you? What? Hello? Oh. I was having a nightmare. What do you want? Was the door unlocked again? Oh no.
Yeah. The open sign is glowing.
You should probably not do that. There's like a lot of stuff in here.
Hello, how are you? Welcome, adventurers, to my shop of magical things. What do you want?
Magical
you
things,
have-
probably.
Magical things, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Hands you a magical thing. Get out!
we have Blanket of Starlight. And
I think that was good for you, Sparrowhawk.
he literally gets out from underneath it because he's using it. And it is a soft, well-made blanket that can, once prolonged rest, emit a soft glow, maintained by concentration. The blanket was crafted by an enchanter, and it is for his young son who was afraid of the dark and needed his son to sleep. So he made a glow-in-the-dark blanket.
Oh, that's cute.
As for that it glows in the dark,
But don't you need that?
it's useless.
I mean, it's still a blanket.
I mean, listen. I prefer coin versus comfort. If I'm rich, I don't have to worry about blankets.
What do you do with all the money you make?
I invest in Bitcoin.
Does that bring you happiness?
Fuck, he doesn't say that.
He probably just buys more magic items. He sells magic items to get, like, he sees like a collector type pawn shop deal, right?
I don't buy shit. I find my collection.
Where do you get all of it?
Are you a competitor?
No.
Okay, well, there's this strange door. And years ago, me and my colleagues decided to travel beyond it. And within this strange and twisted realm were giant black creatures who towered the size of even the largest towers in Absalom. Even the mightiest wizard towers were eclipsed by their enormity. And their eyes, their sickening white
was it
eyes
like
glowed.
was it like a red door?
Don't interrupt me! It
Oh, sorry.
glowed, and it shined upon the bookshelves. And we lost John. John died. He got grabbed. I saw it. I gotta get out of here. And he starts to make for the door.
Does he leave?
He's trying. He's like flopping heavily in paperwork. I will make a roll for him. You got a 1. He's not moving.
He fucking trips and hits his head.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for years.
You want like do you want a donut?
Ooh.
It's a little stale.
Sugary confections are my bread and butter.
And some
On
more.
the door, please.
Do I increase my affinity with this salesman?
You see him like gum the donut. He's just sucking on it with this
He owns
horrible
all these magic items and he doesn't have fucking some dentures.
Oh god, the shit of it just really just oh god.
He doesn't have like a magical microwave.
He doesn't have any teeth.
Dentures.
When you put like sweets in microwaves, they become softer.
That's how I lost all my teeth, you know. God, I love sugar.
Wait, sugar destroys your teeth?
Anyways, we also have the Belt of Returning, a finely crafted dark leather belt with 3 loops, each decorated with a sapphire. The magic of this belt leaves an invisible mark on the surface of weapons stowed on each loop, and invisibly inscribes the name of the item on the sapphire shard. A three-handed weapons with the thrown property can be attuned to the belt when a weapon from the belt is thrown and an object or creature hit or miss. The weapon will return to the belt at the end of your turn.
Well, that sounds actually kind of useful.
Yeah, but I don't like throwing things. I'm old, so it's fucking useless.
Oh, how much?
What am I gonna do? Attach a paper to it and then throw it? I'll just get more paper cuts. And he puts up his hands and they're covered in band-aids.
Do you have anything that you considered like useful?
My books.
What do they have in them? What do
My
they teach
notes.
you?
My notes
Are
on
they
my
like your-
adventures. All the things I've seen. I don't have the sharpest steel trap of a mind, so I write it all down.
Could I trade a book for the
You can have
The
my
belt?
notes.
for the belt?
They're mine.
I said for the belt.
No.
Okay.
Are you after my books? Are you
No,
a
I said
competitor?
the belt. I said the belt.
What do you want about what belt? Where?
The one you just talked about.
Who told you about the Belt of Returning? A finely crafted dark leather belt with 3 loops decorated with each a sword of a sapphire.
Yo,
Oh, I mean, that explains a lot. Yeah, I got a belt. What do you want?
I think you're having some memory problems.
Didn't I just tell you
told us
that?
No, I don't remember.
If we just leave the 2 of them in a room, how long do they think they'll just go back and forth like this?
It's like 2 chatbots
Yeah.
talking to each other.
You know, fun story in real life. I talked to someone with Alzheimer's and I didn't realize they were asking the same question. Anyways. Anyways, back into the game.
Oh, yeah. We also have the Cloak of the North. It's a clothing hood made from various patches of leather. And it has a belt fastened to the front of it. You know, it generates heat whenever the wearer is blown upon by the wind. It's a great gift if you got a girlfriend. You could use it to travel and keep her warm without worrying about her freezing to death.
What's a girl?
Sorry, this party is only full of me.
In a
Only
tree?
boyfriends here.
You really
Men
need
in
that.
the trees.
You know, I was quite the ladies' man back in my day.
You keep in touch with anyone?
No,
Oh.
they died.
Did you
How
kill
old
them?
are you?
I mean, very sorry for your loss.
Lots of what?
Nothing.
Nick, what's your
You
age?
can't lose nothing. I'm not that stupid.
What's happening?
So hypothetically, if we were going up against, I hear that you were once an adventurer well renowned. Maybe you have come across a similar situation. A giant flesh monster at the bottom of a well. Do you have anything we can like throw down the well that'll like, I don't know, explode or like harm it without us having to go down and fight it face to face?
Oh, you need a jar of bees.
That would work.
Like normal bees, or are these like hyped up on magic cocaine bees?
They're bees.
Can we give them some steroids? I think we're gonna need more than just regular bees.
Oh, a jar of bees, you see. Well, it's a lid, right? And it's got holes in the lid for the bees to breathe. And you throw it, and then it'll smash. It'll sting the shit out of anything around it for like 6 seconds. I don't know why it doesn't go any longer than that.
How much is that one?
I don't know. I don't got a lot of bees around here.
How much is a jar?
He pulls up a jar of bees, and all of the bees inside the jar are dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I really wanted that one.
Did you ever feed those bees?
Oh, that explains a lot. I got this from a traveler.
I think you're scammed. I think most of the time they're supposed to be magical to bees, so they don't die.
What about this? And this is the lens of tracking. It's a monocle that allows you to once per day see footprints.
I love that.
Like what? Like footprints, period? Footprints that were left over the past 2 days? Footprints specifically from the era of like 19 BC to 803 BC? Like, footprints is very vague. Like, does it only show like human footprints? Does it show like
I
animal
imagine his
footprints?
eyes like just go cross-eyed and he doesn't respond.
It's like the specific person or creature that has been within the area.
But that's actually really useful.
I don't think you.
You don't?
I got a mimic coin.
What's
a mimic coin?
Well, you take the coin and you swallow it, and you'll polymorph into a random and non-magical item or object for like an hour.
I want that.
I do not want that.
How much is it?
Well, first we'll have to find it. He opens his cash register. It's in here somewhere.
How tall is this old man?
He starts swallowing coins.
No, don't swallow it. Then can you use it again?
Huh? Sorry, it's
As
not
he
that
chokes
one.
down handfuls of copper coins.
Pennies.
This is how I sustain myself.
Pennies.
Oh. I don't
I
feel
love-
good.
I love the crime.
Oh no.
Hey. Do you have like a wheel?
I have quite the will, I'll have you know. I am an adventurer of sorts.
Scully, I'm starting to think this might be someone from this point.
I've got a book of misspell.
Oh, that's where all his memories went.
What I had to do for
He's
you
a
to be
copper
rich?
mind. He just swallowed them all, so he forgot about them. So he can't get the memories back out.
Oh, you
He
see,
accidentally stored the memory of him storing memories.
this book is of arcane, and it allows you to use your reaction to change one letter in the attacker's magic spell to cause it to fucking ruin it.
Like, we just want a bomb. We just want a bomb.
I also have this pan of nostalgia. It's a frying pan and it has a lid. And when you cook breakfast on it, it adds some temporary hit points. And someone's mother had it enchanted it as a gift for a child who was leaving home, so they'd always have home-cooked breakfast wherever they went.
Do you have anything that'll teach me cantrips? Or that I can learn cantrips from?
I can teach you cantrips. I'm quite the wizard.
And he can trip quite proficiently.
Yeah, he demonstrated it quite efficiently. Not but 2 minutes ago.
What do I have to do to be written into the will for you?
I also got a ring of recall. It's a small ring that allows a spellcaster while wearing it to regain a spell slot after failed in casting a spell.
Oh, that's actually...
Do you have problems with failing casting spells? It's okay, it happens to everyone. Just not, it doesn't happen to me. But it's okay. Some people just can't. Some people just can't get it up. It's okay. It's okay.
You motherfucker!
I feel like there's a joke I'm not getting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have a tabard of rage.
What does that do?
Makes you real upset.
I don't want it.
You have a tabard of happy.
Legends tell of a friendship between an elf ranger and an orc barbarian whose tribe had strange ties.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I think our friend's waiting for us.
Yeah,
When
there is
the
no
orc
bomb.
was struck down, his final words was that
We
he
left.
requested that he be turned into his tabard so he could protect his friend once more. And the rage of the barbarian carries within the tabard.
Magic items for me.
You didn't want any of this? It's so good.
I was asking for the prices. You didn't give me a single price.
He doesn't know. I'll actually look up the prices for these.
Could we have bought it like off of anything we wanted?
Yeah, we'll do our homework. Oh my fucking god.
We pick up. We all look exhausted from talking to the old man. We pick up veg. Okay, let's go.
What about the teapot of peace?
You're not with us.
He follows you to the door. If anybody is aware of the teapot
He
being
has
poured,
like a drone that's following us, like a magic drone, and he's casting magic. He has a familiar following us that he's casting message through.
I will kill the familiar.
what about the 10-gallon hat, where it's actually a bucket and you don't spill anything, but you have to say yeehaw frequently?
Okay, now hear me out.
Said I like that idea. Honestly, next time I'm just gonna leave him asleep and just steal the stuff. Honestly, I'm done with this man.
This fucking dude.
I'll just leave like 50 coins.
Yeah. Cool. So
Do we
glad.
make it back to like
You just put us all the way up there, but we never met back up with veg.
That's true.
It's really funny. Oh yeah, this is my favorite character. I'm so glad you love him.
I love him, but I also hate him.
I love him too. Like I'm just listening intently to everything he says, and I hate his guts.
He's hilarious, but he wastes my time.
I literally was like, oh fuck. The second you walked up to his place, I
I'm gonna go in there next time. Leave him asleep. Leave him asleep and steal his stuff. Presuming like we probably bought something while we were there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We're gonna end our session here in a little bit, but like essentially, you are doing some retcon shopping in town, where you guys could do your shopping shit. Feel free to buy whatever you want. You are level 4. Rin's got level 5 shit. Feel free to do as you please. And then also, fucking hell. What is the party doing after their shopping trip? We'll end there.
I guess meeting back up and then heading back to the Gauntlet Keep.
Okay. Fantastic. You all sort of walk up to, let's say, here before getting there. Vetch, would you sort of be around this area during that time, or do you think you'd still be stuck off in the forest? Because it's been hours.
I mentioned I would meet them somewhere over here on what we are assuming is the Oak Trail.
Yeah.
So I imagine, like, although I let the one girl go on her way, I imagine I'd probably stick kind of close by, especially because I told the team I'd meet here.
Okay, cool. So you see them sort of coming up in there. They've got new shit. They look a little drippy. They got their items that coming up with, and they bought some stuff for you as well. And this, what do you guys say upon meeting?
Sorry for splitting up in the group like that. I really just needed a chance to be on my own for a bit.
No, I think we are like gonna already do and see in that room, except for maybe Akko, but you'll not. It's it is I understand.
Yeah, I used to spend a lot more time out here in the woods prior to, I guess, joining the team. I like helping out in the town, and I like going on these missions and stuff, but it's nice just to return back to the forest every once in a while. Feels good.
Yes. As a payment for not dealing with the old man, I want a piggyback ride.
Piggyback? What?
Yeah, just you know.
What happened while I was gone?
The old man did not stop talking.
The same one from last time?
Yes.
Ugh. I'm not giving you a piggyback ride, but I pity you.
So sad.
It's so sad.
So sad.
Cool. And that's where we'll end our session today, as you guys make your way back into Gauntlet Light Tower. As a note, everybody, we'll head out here in a second. I really wanted Sparrowhawk to fuck with the Starling, so the Starling would cast banishment on him and just send him outside. Be gone! You were in the woods. Good luck. Other than that, soon outro. Outro starting with Sleepy. Go!
Hello, I'm Sleepy Shimon. I was playing Nine today. I stream sometimes on Sleepy Shimon's Twitch stuff. Yeah, I think I stream Tuesday. This is my next one. So, ciao. Catch me then.
Corvoda!
Hi, I'm Gravota Pop. I was playing Vetch. Thanks for having me around. I do plan on picking up streaming again sometime soon, but I'm going to be going on vacation very soon as well. So, see you sometime in November, I think.
Nox!
Can be found here for Pathfinder. I was playing the Birdman.
Acosium!
Yeah. Found here. Yeah, playing Soul Sun, the tank. Thanks for coming.
And I've been Techno. I've been your old man today. Buy my shit. See you around. That'll be all from us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Pathfinder. I hope to see you all eventually. Fuck work schedules. Bye!
Bye-bye!